Start about today's session. Yesterday we have done the prayers individually. Today we will try to do together. If you can do it, try to do along with me, or else no issue. You please just see it and try to pronounce in your heart itself. I'll share the screen. I hope everyone can see my screen.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
If you can do the prayers, please do along with me. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Kapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsham Shri Rupam Sagarajatam Sagana Raghunatam Tam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krsna Padam Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakam Sham He Krishna Karana Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radha Vrindavanishwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Krupa Sindhubhyaiva cha Pattanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatta Dishatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Now I request all the devotees can join for reciting these prayers. You can recite after me. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Jaya Gaurabhakta
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya
Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhaktivinoda.
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhaktivinoda.
Please recite after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Mukam karoti vachalam pangam langayate girim yatrupatam vande Shri Gurun Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for joining today's prayers. As I told you earlier, like in yesterday class, the importance of prayers is we are invoking some auspiciousness from Supreme Personality of Godhead, so that we can all stay together till the end, so that both of us get benefited. Okay, by teaching, my heart gets purified, and at the same time, you'll get some information at the sessions. Okay, I hope you enjoyed yesterday's session. And today, without further delay, we'll start our today's session. I request all the devotees, if possible, please turn on the audio. I'd like to thank Harshini Mataji, Sri Lekha Mataji for turning on the video. If possible, I request all the devotees, please turn on the video, because it will have a live interaction. When I'm speaking, if I don't get any response from others, it may look like I'm looking at a toys. It's like that. And thank you, Tapan Mishra Prabhu and Tamataji for turning on the video. And thank you, Tapan Prabhu, Tapan Prabhu, for asking such a wonderful questions in yesterday's session. Thank you so much. And session goes like this. Many of the devotees are regularly joining the session, but even though for everyone's sake, I am saying you, okay, sometimes it may looks for advanced devotee like I am going very slow, whereas for new devotees, it may looks like I'm going little speed, but I try my best, okay, go in a normal way so that both of us get benefited out of it. Okay, and yesterday we have promised together, like generally we have to promise, we have to take some supreme personality of Godhead, we have to invoke some auspiciousness from God. The reason is our guru always says that there are tadasu devatas. When we are reciting that, yes, definitely whatever happens to us, I will stay till the end. 18 days class I will attend. Like that, if you tell, then tadasu devatas, especially this is called Sandhya Kala, this time tadasu devasas will go and they will bless you. Yes, you stay till 18 days and you get benefited, like that they will bless us. That's the reason I'm asking you. We request all the devotees will pray for each other so that we will stick to this 18-day sessions. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. And don't think that Prabhu, I paid 299 rupees. Actually, the first payment is your sincerity and attendance in the class. This is your first payment that you can do it. Okay, generally you may think that, okay, Prabhu is charging 299 rupees. Okay, it's just namesake we are charging this 299. You also know that nowadays 299 rupees you're not getting anything. Okay, nowadays Bata shoe cost is also 399 rupees, I think, if I'm not wrong. Starting range itself 399. Thank you so much, Vijay Kalyani Mataji. We are privileged to have here. Thank you so much, Mataji. Actually, I'm very happy that even though your doctorate certificate, you're coming and attending this type of classes. I'm very much privileged by your presence, Mataji, here. And without further delay, we'll start our today's session. Yesterday, we discussed summary of first chapter. Can anyone remember the acronym that we used for first chapter?
Doubt.
Doubt. Can anyone say one by one? Can you please say what is D? One by one. D stands for
Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana.
Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana. Okay. Next.
O stands for ominous result.
Results. Okay. Very good. Nice. Next.
So U stands for uncertainty.
U stands for uncertainty. Yes, absolutely right. Yes. Next.
B stands for bewilderment.
B stands for bewilderment. And last T stands for? T stands for turning point. Actually, I'll guarantee you that if you attend all the classes, then this will be your turning point. Actually, few years back, like many of our devotees, all of us joined together. At the time, our Shiksha Guru used to take classes for us. His name is Harekrishna Prabhu. His name is Harekrishna Prabhu. At the time, like almost 50-60 devotees joined the session. I thought for next level, I thought many devotees will register and Janmashtami has happened. Many devotees will come, like that I expected. But as the day progresses, only 4 or 5 devotees stay till the end. Actually, as I told you in yesterday class, Manishanam Sahasreshu Kashit Yatati Siddhai Etatamapi Siddhanam Kashin Mahvyakti Tatpata. Only sincere and serious devotees will stay till the end. We'll see who's our sincere and serious devotees in our class. And I'd like to thank Ganga Prabhu also for joining in today's session. Okay, Ganga Prabhu, I like to introduce Ganga Prabhu. Many of you know also. Actually, Ganga Prabhu is very nice devotee. Like Prabhu recites 700 slokas daily. Daily he will recite 700 slokas. Okay, you ask any question to him, he will answer you with Bhagavad Gita slokas. This is the greatness of him. He always behind us, he always guides us. Okay, he's always help us in all the cases. I'm very much thankful to Ganga Prabhu. And before I start the session, I like to take the blessings of all the Samul Vaishnavas present here. Please bless me so that my heart also gets purified by today's learnings. Okay, and coming back to our sessions, as I told you, this is today is very important session. Yesterday, just we have learned 4 important lessons in yesterday's session. Actually, we saw that even though whatever wealth we have, whatever material position we have, but if you don't have Krishna at your side, then you will face all sort of problems. You will be fearful. Yesterday, we saw that Pandavas have 7 Akshayana Saina and Kauravas had 11 Akshayana Saina. Okay, and figure-wise, they have more strength. But even though when Kanshal was blown, okay, the fear in the hearts of Duryodhana party has come out, okay, by their perplexed behavior. Whereas when this party also learned the Kanshals, then Pandava did not become any fear. They are fearless because Krishna was present at this side. We have learned about this, and as Mataji said, Omni shines like good signs we also, and whatever material techniques, plans, other things also you work on it, but it does not work unless and until you don't keep Krishna in center. These things also we have learned in yesterday session. Okay, whatever you have like material position that does not give happiness, but if you have Krishna, Krishna gives you happiness, and because of that you'll become fearless. Okay, and Krishna actually comes into this world to establish dharma. Why he has come, how he has come, these things we will discuss it. Okay, first I'll talk about just summary about our yesterday session. Okay, Sanjaya, as I told you, Sanjaya has a divine vision. He is narrating all this to Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra by birth is a blind, at the same time spiritually also is blind. Okay, and Sanjaya said Arjuna like spoken all these things on the battlefield. Okay, cast aside his bow and arrow and sat down on the chariot like this, and his mind is overwhelmed, and with grief he is saying to Supreme Personality of Godhead that I don't want to fight. Okay, it's better for me to take some Bhiksha Patra and I'll go to door and beg the alms, like that he was saying. By saying this, Dhritarashtra was very happy because he was expecting this type of things. He's thinking that now Pandavas will go to the forest, my sons will rule, I'll be happily, I can live, like that he was thinking. But this happiness does not last long. Okay, those who are adharmic, initially they may look very happy, but as the time progresses, they will become very sad. Sanjay said, wait a minute, my dear Dhritarashtra, Krishna is speaking something. Arjuna is ready to get up and Arjuna is ready to fight also. Then again, he was morose. I told you, no, the materialistic person, sometimes he will feel happy, sometimes he will feel sad. Whereas spiritual person, even though difficulties are there, he knows the key of success and he will go in that direction and he will get success. And today we are going to learn some important things in today's session. I'll share the PPT and we'll go slide by slide. Yeah, hope everyone can see my screen.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you so much for confirming me. Okay, and this is second chapter summary. Okay, it is called Contents of Gita Summarized. Okay, at here itself, every part of the Gita is covered in this chapter. Okay, it's very difficult, but we'll try with the help of Krishna blessings. We will try to cover all the subjects. Generally, we will dedicate this to Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada is a founder Acharya of iskcon International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And today we are going to learn these things. How do you manage stressful situations? Okay, is there any devotee in our session that I'm not at all stressful, Prabhu? I'm always happy. Is there any devotee?
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
Then class is perfectly suits for you. And many will have a confusion. Who am I? Then many people says that I am so and so, I'm Arishinian, Sri Lanka, I am Govardhan, like that we will say. But what is our real identity? And what are our two types of duties? These things we will discuss. And what is our last part? Can anyone read?
Permanent happiness.
Permanent happiness. How many of you want this permanent happiness?
Everyone, Prabhuji.
Everyone. Then you have to stay till the end, and at the same time you have to stay till the end of these classes also. And coming to today's acronym, yesterday acronym was DOUBT, D-O-U-B-T, and today acronym is Gita. It's
Gita.
very easy to remember. Gita, G-I-T-A, Gita. Can anyone read what is G stands for?
Guru.
Guru.
Guru. Second, I stands for
Identity.
identity. T stands for
Two dharmas.
Two dharma.
dharma. A stands for
Higher taste.
Higher taste.
higher taste. Okay, if you want these things, okay, then if you want to become very happy, then we have to apply this Gita in our life also. Not only Bhagavad Gita, this Gita Guru we have to bring into our life. We have to identify ourselves, what is our two dharmas, then we will get this higher taste. If you want higher taste, okay, stay till the end of the class. Definitely you'll enjoy this higher taste. How we are going to enjoy this higher taste? Okay, wait for 2 minutes, we are going to discuss these things. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, And let's go to the chapter. Actually, in 2.2 and 2.3, Krishna is saying, my dear Arjuna. Actually, Arjuna was saying that as a Kshatriya, okay, as a great warrior who can defeat everyone in three worlds, upper planetary system, middle planetary system, and lower planetary system. Earlier also, he fought with many people, like he fought with Lord Shiva, then he fought with many great warriors, defeated everyone. But even though Arjuna at present standing in front of Krishna and is saying, okay, I cannot fight. And Krishna is saying at 2.2 and 2.3, Krishna is saying, my dear Arjuna, you're keeping your bow down and you don't want to fight. What happened to you? Krishna is saying, Arjuna, okay, where from this impotence is coming to you? Okay, first thing we need to observe carefully, okay, till this time, have you ever noticed that Krishna is speaking? Arjuna spoke many slokas in first chapter. Okay, have you noticed this?
No.
Krishna interrupted in between and saying, no, please stop. Like that, Krishna never said. This is one of the important sign of a guru. Like Krishna is a Jagat Guru. This is an important sign of Guru. If you go to any psychiatrist or if you go to any doctor, if you are saying any problem to him, okay, actually I'm suffering, okay, I'm suffering it here. Oh, okay, take this tablet and go. Like that, if you say, will you say that he is a good doctor?
No.
No, Prabhuji.
No. He has to listen your problem completely, then only you will be satisfied. Whether he may giving you right tablet also, but you will not be satisfied because he has not listened the problem itself. Okay, first main qualification of Guru, he listens everything. If you go to psychiatrist also, generally they take counseling. Our Sri Prabhu also takes counselings. Okay, but he says always, okay, if I give 1 hour appointment, he will listen for 40-45 minutes. And after that, 15 minutes they will talk. Majority of the problem is when they speak out completely whatever is there in their mind, then the problem is, half of the problem is solved. And after that, they will listen. If you don't listen them, then they don't listen your answer also. Krishna waited for the time, and at the right time, Krishna started speaking to Arjuna. Okay, you are a great warrior. What happened to you? Like that, he is letting a like lamp to, and means he's setting a fire so that he will come back to his original position. He uses that word anarya. Actually, Arya means those who follow the Vedic culture. Anarya means the person who is not following the Vedic culture. As a Kshatriya, duty is to fight. Okay, and he has to fight with enemy and he has to establish the dharma. And Krishna uses the word, you're thinking that you're becoming famous, but you're becoming defaming also. Krishna is speaking strongly to invoke anger in Arjuna, so that sometimes anger is also good. Okay, many times we should not think that anger is not required for me, like that we never think, but anger is also required when it is required to apply. Especially Kshatriya, sometimes to make dharmic, to establish dharma, they had to become angry in the battlefield. So this battle is not between Pandavas and Kauravas. It's about war between good and bad, dharma and adharma. That's the reason. Who is the father of dharma? Dharma father is Krishna. Okay, in Bhagavad Gita, in 4th chapter, we will come across this loka. Krishna says, Yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttadhanam dharmasya tadatman srujamyaham. Krishna is saying, whenever there is an necessity, I will descend into this world and I will establish the dharma. Okay, dharma personified is standing in front of us. Dharma, supreme personality of Godhead, is standing in front of us. And Arjuna started saying many reasons I will not fight. Okay, frankly speaking, first my intention also, after reading first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, I thought Arjuna is a great person. He is like perfect renouncer. This should be a person like that, I thought. Okay, and he uses the word violent fighter. You give up this grief and come and get up and fight. He was saying that. I was little confused. Arjuna, whatever he spoke is perfectly spoken. Why Krishna is chastising him like that? I was thinking. But in our life also, in many times we don't know whether decision which we are taking, we think that it is right, but after some time we will come to know that the decision which we are taken is wrong. Okay, Kshatriya duty is to protect the citizen. He is keeping this Kshatriya duty aside and he is saying many things. And Krishna is reminding his duty. Okay, your duty is to fight. We sometimes think that violence is not required, but violence is also having a place. I'll tell you one small incident between Srila Prabhupada and a Buddhist guru. Okay, one time it is so happened, actually Srila Prabhupada is trying to convince that Buddhist speaker that violence is also necessary. At times we have to be violent. And he was not at all listening. Then he asked one question. Okay, along with your disciples, Mataji is also there. If you are going, someone teases your disciple. Okay, someone is misbehaving with your disciple, then what you will do? He thought for a while and he said, I don't do anything. Then all the Mataji over there started saying, Prabhuji, what you leave us like that? They started saying. And he was in perplexed situation, what to answer. Actually, violence sometimes it's needed, especially for Kshatriya, it is needed. Police people, if he comes and says that, okay, I will be I don't do any war. Our soldiers started coming and saying, I don't do any war, killing is sinful. Like that, if he comes and says, okay, what will happen to our condition? Okay, they are our protectors, they need to protect us. That violence is also sometimes needed. We have to implement, especially for Kshatriyas, it is needed. Okay, if somebody is taking away your wife, kingdom, property, and trying to kill you, we will not keep quiet. Okay, many times Dhritarashtra and party like Duryodhana, they done all these things. At 4 times you have to ready to fight, and if required, we are ready to kill them also. And therefore, sometimes violence is required to keep the law and order. Arjuna asked, like, if all died in the battlefield, okay, and all Matajis, means their wives also becomes widow, what will happen to them? Then Krishna started answering every question. I'll try to answer it. Initially, as I told you, like Arjuna spoke many beautiful words. Arjuna said, okay, why I fight? Okay, if I kill my own kinsman, if I kill my guru, sin may incur to me. Okay, instead of, it's better for me to take a begging bowl and go to door and beg alms. Like that, he was started saying. When I had this, I felt very happy. This is a perfect person. Like that, I thought. But Krishna uses such a philosophy that he is in convincing mode. I also convinced after listening all the slokas. Okay, initially we should not come into a judgmental mode, or whatever Arjuna is saying, right? Like that, we should not become a judgmental. That's the reason G is very important into the topic. Guru is required so that he will enlighten us. Otherwise, we may interpret it in a wrong way. And Krishna is saying to Arjuna, okay, you're thinking that if you kill all the warriors, you're thinking that they will become widow. Who will look after their widow? You're thinking that Varna Sankarana may happen. Someone may come and misbehave with the girls. Okay, Varna Sankarana may happen. You're thinking like that. But if Duryodhana started ruling, in his ruling, in front of you people, he tried to disrobe Draupadi. He tried to disrobe Draupadi. Okay? Jaisa Neta Vaisa Praja. Means all king behaves, all prajas also behaves in the same way. If he is not setting a right example, he is creating a bad example. Even though if he is ruling, there is no safety for human also. If your brother means Dharmaraju becomes a king, he is dharmic person, okay, he will take care of widows also. Don't worry, get up and fight. He started giving every perfect answer to Arjuna question. Then he is slowly trying to recover himself. Then Krishna is saying that it does not suit for you. Don't worry about these things, and stood upon Dharma side and try to fight, try to establish the Dharma. Okay, he was in confusion. Okay, whether to go by taking begging door to door and beg the alms, or whether I take this bow and arrow and I should fight. Like that, he was in confusion. Okay, generally, not only Arjuna, we also in our life many times in confusion. Okay, whether to take this decision or that decision. Even though perfect suiting examples, so sometimes it may happen that, okay, will I take care of my friend or will I take care of my family? Okay, will I take care of my husband? Will I take care of my family members? Like that, this Dharma Sankatan will also come into your life also. Okay, not only in this case, many cases we will also in confusion whether to take this decision or that decision. But Arjuna has perfectly, okay, surrendered to Krishna. In our case also, Krishna is there for us in the form of Bhagavad Gita. We can take Bhagavad Gita and we can search for answer. Okay, if you're finding difficulty, then approach a guru and ask for the answer. Okay, Krishna done it very perfectly at right time. In our life also, we have to take decision rightly in difficulty times. Better to consult guru. That's the reason guru is famous. One of the famous words in Bhagavad Gita that we are going to discuss in today's class. Okay, I request all the devotees, I'll share the screen. You also please try to recite after me. I'll share the screen. Give me half a second. Half a second is over. I'll share the screen. I request all the devotees, please try to recite after me. This is 2.7 Bhagavad Gita sloka, very famous sloka. Yadosho pahata swabhavaha Pruchhami tvam dharma sammudha chetaha Pushyami tvam dharma sammudacheta Yashreyasyan nishitam bruhi tanme Yashreyasyan Shikshasthakam shadimam tvam prapannam Shikshasthakam shadimam prapannam. I request any one devotee, please raise your hand and read the translation. Yes, Bhona Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhu Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Now I am confused about my duty and have lost all my composure because of miserly weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me for certain what is best for me. Now I am your disciple and a soul surrender unto you. Please instruct me. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Bol. Thank you so much. In confusion, what best thing he has done, Arjuna, is he surrendered to Krishna. And he's asking that because of my miserly weakness. Okay, why he uses the miserly word is, okay, miserly person, we will say. Even though he is having money, he is not utilizing it for right purpose. It's called miserly person. Miserly weakness means even though he is having strength to fight with the enemies, but he is not ready to fight. This is called miserly weakness. Okay, because of miserly weakness, I am requesting you, what is best for me, please suggest. And at that time also, Arjuna, like Krishna never says that, okay, I will tell you whatever I'll tell you, you do it. Like that, Krishna never said. Okay, if you really want advice, go to Vyasadeva, go to other persons and ask. Then Arjuna uses a perfect word. He said that you are the best person. You know me, everything. That's the reason I'm asking you. Please help me. Okay, we feel also sometimes security about our family persons. We don't know what decisions we need to take. Okay, at that time, better to surrender to a guru so that he will guide us rightly. You may think that, Prabhu, I don't have guru in my life. What can I do? Okay, you can consult us as a initial what do you call, mentors. We will try to guide you. Okay, if you are continuously in our journey, we will introduce to our gurus also. It will help you in your spirituality. Okay, Arjuna has super qualification, and that's the reason he surrendered to Krishna. But many people will come and say you, there is no need to surrender to guru. Okay, what is the need of guru? Like that they will say. Then why Arjuna is crying at here? He was just 2 feet away from Krishna. Not even 2 feet. He's just standing in front of Krishna. Krishna means, Krishna meaning itself means Aksharaiti Krishna, means Akarshaiti Krishna. Person who attracts everyone is called Krishna. Even though Krishna is present in front of me, he is not getting attracted because even though in front of him, but he is disconnected. Many times we will feel that I don't have guru, but if you are near to guru also, what is the use? Okay, sometimes mosquito will come and stand in front of guru. Compared to you, the mosquito is very near. But what mosquito is doing? It is taking away blood of the guru. What is the use of being near? But important thing is you have to follow the instructions of the guru. That is very important. Okay, and why Krishna, why Arjuna is in bewilderment, why Arjuna is confusion? Only reason is disconnected. Is disconnected with the decision of Krishna. Arjuna confusion is finished when he had the Bhagavad Gita. Not only Bhagavad Gita, we start GITA, means Guru. When we need Guru, that Guru is very important in our life. As I told you, many people come and says that there is no need of Guru, like that they will say. Okay, one time when I was reading, it's really looks very funny for me. Okay, for running also, especially the person who are participating in Olympics, they also have a coach, a running coach. When I had it for first time, I was thinking, okay, if dog sometimes chases you, you will run like anything. Sometimes you will run as if you will get a gold medal. Sometimes thieves runs in such a way that they will get a gold medal. Like that they will run. For that, what is the need of guru? Like that I thought. But when I'm reading like P.T. Usha had a guru, like many famous runners also they had a guru, because of the experience they will guide you in a right way so that we can, okay, don't do the mistakes, we can achieve our result. Okay, in the same way, coming to spirituality, learning this transcendental knowledge, we need to go to a spiritual organization. Generally, for studying engineering also, we will search a reputed college and we'll go there and we'll join, we'll complete our 4 years, and after passing exam, we will get a degree. Similarly, learning this transcendental language, nowadays many namesake gurus are there. Okay, they appear like a guru, but they are not guru. Yesterday I told you clearly, one of our Tapan Prabhu also asked where it is written. It is written in Padma Purana. I shared with Prabhu also. If you ask me, I'll share with you all also. Generally, we need to approach a guru, the person who comes in a guru parampara. Okay, 4 authentic paramparas are there: Sri Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, Kumara Sampradaya, Brahma Madhava, Gaudiya Sampradaya. This iskcon comes under Brahma Madhava Gaudiya Sampradaya. Means you are in right platform. Okay, only thing is we have to search for a guru and we have to surrender ourselves to guru. This is our first important part in our today's session, that is surrendering to the guru. Prabhuji, can you please tell me the sloka number again? 2.7, Mataji. It's 2.7, one of the famous sloka in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, and coming back to our presentation, as I told you, we'll go step by step in today's session so that we can learn the important points in our today's session. Okay, what are the key ways to surrender to guru? We may say that many people may come and says that we have to surrender to guru, but what are the qualifications? What is the key way to surrender to guru? Okay, namesake, we may say that friends also sometimes say, okay, Are, you are guru, like that. In Telugu, many people say, oh, guru, you please tell me, like that they will say. Namesake, they will say guru, but what is the meaning of guru? How to approach a guru? These things we should know. Okay, let's go to the slide and we'll learn the 3 key ways of surrendering to the guru. First is we should have eagerness to learn from the guru, and second is, okay, we should have humbly acknowledge one's weakness and ignorance. Okay, at Krishna, in front of Krishna, Arjuna accepted his weakness. Okay, I'm miserly. Because of my miserly weakness, I don't know what decisions I have to take. In our day-to-day life also, many times we want to tell our strength to others, but we don't want to tell the weaknesses. Am I right? If we tell our weaknesses, they may take advantage of me, they may tease me, like that we will think.
Prabhu.
But for guru, we can surrender to him and we can tell our weaknesses also. Humbly acknowledge his own weakness and ignorance, accepting a bona fide teacher to guide through a challenges of life. If we can do this, then we can, these are the key ways to surrender to guru. Okay, what is the lesson that we are learning in today's session? Can anyone read? Please raise your hand and read, so that everyone will get a chance. Yes, Radha Sharma Mataji can read.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. It takes a lot of courage and humility to accept failure and one's own weaknesses. And the second
Yes.
one is, but unless we accept it, we cannot succeed in life. The
Yes.
third one is, success has many fathers, but failure is an orphan.
Okay, many times we see this. Okay, when we are in success mode, many people will come us. You announce just one thing, like I'm going to give you a big party to you. Okay, hundreds of people will come along with their family, friends. They will come. Okay, if you are in hospital bed, let's see how many people will come to you. Okay, in your difficulty, let's see how many people will come to you. That is the reason success has many friends, but failure is like an orphan. Okay, at that time, Krishna will be with you always as a Paramatma. He will seated in your heart and he will ready to guide you. But only thing we have to turn towards him. Okay, nowadays we cannot find him directly, but for that we need Guru. Okay, for that we have to humbly accept our failure. And we have to humbly accept our weaknesses also. Not that in a challenging mood, go to a guru and challenge him. Okay, what you know, you tell me. Nowadays, many students are going to guru and challenging him. We should not go in a challenging mood. We have to go to him in a humble attitude. We have to go. Why we have to go in a humble? Because I'll share the screen. Can someone take turn and read it? I'll share the screen. Please raise your hands and try to respond. Yes, Harshini Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. To be progressive in life, it is essential to cultivate humility because it protects us from being falsely proud of our accomplishments and strengths, which otherwise can prove futile in another situation or environment.
Yes. Very nice, Mataji. Many times, okay, we may be little puffed up with our achievement, little achievements and strength. Okay, we forget about ourselves. We forget about our identity. Okay, with little success. Okay, sometimes we may think that, I'm going in this car. Like this, behind this car also many people are going. What is the need of being proud? Sometimes we will say, I'm proud of my education. I'm proud of this and that. These achievements we will say. This proud will not make you humble. Okay, if you are humble, then automatically we will get some qualification to surrender to Guru. For that, we need our identity. Who are you? Many times, if I ask you this question, what answer you'll give? Can anyone? If I ask you, who are you?
Name, gender.
Generally, we will say name. I'm like so and so Govardhan. I'm working for this company HL. Okay, like that we will say. We will introduce ourselves. But if I ask you, who are you? Who are you? This name is given by your father. If that name is not given to me as a Govardhan, my name will be something else. Okay. If I don't work for HL, I will work for some other organization. If I don't take birth in India, I'll take birth in some other country. Okay. Then what is our position? Generally, we are in this identity crisis. Can anyone read this?
Yeah, who am I? Our position currently is identity crisis, misplaced, mistaken our identity, unreal understanding of self.
Unreal understanding of self. This is our problems. Actually, frankly speaking, this is our problem. If you know who are you, then we can, for example, if you know what is your problem, then we can solve the problem. If you don't know what is your problem, then we cannot solve our problem. Many people, I generally ask this question. Okay, and the recent SGR 7 also has this question. Okay, what is the purpose of your earning? Sapan Prabhu, can you please answer? iPhone Sapan Prabhu, or yes, Sapan Prabhu.
Yeah, purpose of earning, Prabhuji.
Purpose of earning, yes, means purpose of working. Mean
to earn a livelihood and take care of oneself and family, survival.
perfect, perfect. Okay, you're talking about generally for food, shelter. Am I right? Okay, and elephant living in forest compared to us, it eats 100 times more. Have you ever seen elephant going to offices?
No,
No,
Prabhuji.
no, Prabhu.
No. Generally, we think that okay, I'm taking care of my family members. But if you're not there also, for example, I'll tell you my case. I really feel that without my father, I cannot live like that. I thought, but when my father left his body 5 years back, I'm leaving. I thought that without him, I cannot live. But life goes on. It will not stop for anyone. But who are you? If you know, we can have a purposeful life. That purposeful life is very important in our case also. To have a purposeful life, we should know who are you. If you know about yourself, then all of your problems will be solved. Okay. One scientist named called Hari, it's a professor of antimony. Okay, is a famous person in medicology. He talked about the human body. Generally, we think that this is my body, this is so and so, like that we will consider. Am I right or wrong? For example, I say I am like that. I will show myself. I'll show to this body. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. One famous doctor, actually is a professor, scientist, he talked about human body. What he talked about human body, we will discuss. I'll share the screen. Okay. Can anyone read this one? At bottom, most of the human body is water.
Most of the human body is water. In a 60-pound person, there are about 5 pounds of calcium, 1.5 pounds of phosphate, about 9 ounces of potassium, 6 ounces each of sulfur and sodium, 1 ounce of magnesium, and less than an ounce each of iron, copper, and iodine.
Thank you,
Dr.
Mataji.
Harry Monson.
Harry Monson. Yes, thank
Thank
you.
you, Prabhuji.
Dr. Harry Monson, okay, after studying this human body, he declared this. Okay, if I tell you these are the chemicals are there in the body, he indirectly said that it costs 125 rupees. Okay, long back he said. Nowadays, assume it's 500 rupees. For example, one of your friend is traveling in a Benz car. Okay, the Benz car met with an accident. Benz car cost is, for example, 1 crore rupees, and your friend body cost is 500 rupees. Whom you will take to hospital? For example, means hospital of car means garage, or your friend to hospital.
Friend to hospital.
Why friend to hospital? It cost only 500 rupees, no?
Humanitarian grounds.
He has life.
Okay. Now you tell me, if you're thinking that this is you, this body is you, okay? It body cost only 500 rupees. I'll give you 500 rupees. I'll give you 1,000 rupees. I'll give you 10,000 rupees. Can you tell me this is you? This body is you? You are in the body. What I mean to say is you are in the body. Okay. I'll explain you more about this. For example, for easy understanding, I'll tell you. 5 years back, as I already told you, 5 years back, when my father left his body, I called to my relatives and started saying that my father is no more. My father, whom I loved for years together, is lying in front of me only. But I'm saying my father is no more. Every part of the body is present in front of me. Okay, but I'm saying my father is no more. Who is no more?
The soul left
Soul.
the body,
The
Prabhuji.
soul is departed. Now you tell me who are you?
I
The
am a
soul.
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 We are the soul, spirit soul. Okay. But if you keep all the chemicals, for example, whatever chemical scientists mention, I'll give you all type of chemicals. Can you have a reciprocation with that chemicals? Can you attract with that chemicals?
No.
But we are attracting to whom? We are attracting to this body, or we are attracting to a person who is inside this body?
Person inside.
Person inside the body. There is a difference between dead body and a live person. Okay, but what is missing between dead body and live person is the soul. Krishna is talking about that you are this identity. Okay, Krishna talked about regarding this many slokas, but we will try to summarize it. Okay, but body and like soul, what is the difference? Is body is matter. It is not having any consciousness. When you're sleeping, if someone comes and touches you also, you don't feel any sensations in your body. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
This body does not have consciousness. If it is dead body, it will not have any consciousness. Okay, it changes. It is temporary. It always die. Okay, whereas spirit, soul is spirit, conscious, no changes, eternal. But only thing, we don't remember it. Okay, we always think that at the end of the life we will die, but we will not die. Okay, oh, we will not die. What are the things Krishna is talking about? These things we'll try to learn in another 5 minutes. I'll share the screen and we'll try to learn. These are important lessons. If you know about these things, then we will know about our true identity. Many people think that, okay, if I die, everything is gone. Everything is nothing is there, like that they will say. But what Krishna is talking about this all, we will discuss it. I'll share the screen. Okay, I'll read the sloka because of lack of time. I'll read it, just you follow. Dehinosmin yada dehe kaumaram yavvanam jara tada dehantara prapti dhiras tatra namuyati. Can anyone read it? The translation?
As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hari Bol. Very nice, Mataji. As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body. For example, if I show you childhood photo and youth photo, does it same?
No.
No, Prabhuji.
Physically, every look of your body has changed, but even though you are same, but at old age also, you does not looks like a young person, but you are the same. What is same? The soul is same. Similarly, the soul, the body transform this type of changes. Similarly, when at the death, the soul takes another body, and Krishna is saying sober person does not bewildered by such a change. If you are sober person, that we should not also bewildered by such a change. Coming to our body, we will talk technically about these things. Okay, body is, for example, we have two types of bodies. One is gross body and subtle body, and third one is soul, that is atma. We are. Okay, can anyone read what is gross body consists of?
Made up of 5 materials: element, earth, water, fire, air, and ether, and separated and destroyed at death.
Okay, at death, after some years, if you go and dig the dead body also, you don't find any flushes over there because it is destroyed. Okay, coming to subtle body. Can anyone read subtle body?
Made out of mind, intelligence, and false ego, separated at liberation.
These are separated at liberation. Generally, if we leave our body, okay, at the death, we will leave only gross body. The subtle body will come along with us. And the soul, what we are, it is Satchit Ananda, eternal, full of knowledge and blissful. Okay, we will discuss about this for 2 minutes. What is this gross body and subtle body? Okay, you may have some doubts also. Prabhu is really after death, I'm going to take another body. This type of confusion will be there in us also. Okay, before coming to iskcon, I too had the same doubts. Okay, what is the proof that I'm going to get another body? This type of sort of doubts are there for me also. Okay, for example, just to make you understand, we're talking about this gross and settled body. I'm talking about there is a next life also. When you leave this body, there is a next life also. There are so many scientific evidences. If you want, I'll give you the book name also. If you go through that book, there, the scientist, I'm not talking about ordinary person, that famous scientist has done 2,000 cases. His name is Dr. Ian Stevenson. Okay, he has done 2,000 cases on reincarnation. Okay, one of the person belongs to India. Her name is Shukla. She remembered her past life. How she could remember? Because of this settled body, because of this mind, intelligence, and false ego. We are remembering few things. Sometimes, if you go and ask any person, okay, many times we will forget. Many times we don't remember. This forgetfulness is a God gift given to us. Okay, and Krishna is talking about these things to person Arjuna. The reason is we should not worry about the other person, because okay, you are looking at Duryodhana, Dronacharya, you are thinking that if you kill them, what will happen to them? Soul is Sachidananda eternal, and if the day also the body got very old, they are going to take a new body. You should rejoice about it. Sometimes it happens, there is a sloka also in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, if you get new dress, okay, your old dress is torn up and it's for no use. Okay, if I give you new dress, okay, will you change your dress or not? Okay, you will say that I'm happy with this old dress, torn dress. Will you be happy, or you always rejoice and happy with getting a new dresses?
Like, we'll be happy getting new dresses.
We'll be happy at getting a new dresses. When your body becoming old, we should be happy, because after leaving this body, we may get another body. Similarly, Krishna is saying to Arjuna, okay, that we should be rejoiced. They're going to get a new body. Don't worry about these things like that. We started talking about that. And not only that, for example, if some infection is there in your body, okay, doctor suggested you, okay, this infection has reached to your finger, we have to cut your finger. Otherwise, this infection will spread throughout the body, then entire body will die. Okay, what decision you will take? Will you cut the finger, or you will think that, how can I cut this body part? This is my favorite finger. Okay, let me keep it. Let me die. Whatever happen, let it happen. Will you keep that infection, or you'll say to doctor, doctor, if required, not only cut finger, you'll cut my hand also, like that you will say. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Similarly, these adharmic people are like weeds. Okay, we have to remove in the crop, otherwise they will damage your crop. Similarly, Krishna is asked Arjuna, get up and fight with the adharmic people. Don't worry about them. You are thinking that, okay, their body getting destroyed. Don't worry. Their body, definitely, if you don't kill them also, is there any chance that they're going to live permanently? Have you ever seen any person living permanently?
No, Prabhuji.
At one is they have to leave the body, they have to change the body, then don't worry about these things. This spiritual knowledge is given by Krishna to Arjuna. If you have this identity, then we will see things in a wider perspective. Then we will try to take the right decisions at right time. Many times what happens is, okay, we take care of this only body, we forget about the soul. Generally, this type of both the classes, these classes are like food for the soul, but we are not giving any food for the soul. Generally, we taking care of only cage. We are not taking care of the bird inside the cage. If you take care of the bird inside the cage, then we will be very happy. And Krishna is talking about one more important sloka. I'll share the screen and I'll share with you. Don't worry about Prabhuji and Mata. Whatever book name you want, you ask me, I'll give you at the end of the class. Okay. And coming back to Arjuna is thinking that if I kill, the person will die. And Krishna is talking about soul is indestructible and eternal. Okay, the sloka goes like this. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dhahati pavakaha, nachainam kledayante apo, nashoshayati marutaha. Can anyone read the sloka?
Nainam chedanti sas.
Not sloka, translation, sorry. Translation.
Okay. The soul can never be cut to pieces by any weapon, nor burned by fire, nor moistened by water, nor withered by the wind.
Krishna is talking about the soul quality. Generally, soul is spiritual. Whatever thing which you are used now, okay, cannot be cut by knife, cannot be dried. These all are material. Material things cannot be touched to spiritual things. If we have this knowledge, then we will not worry about any person. Okay, the soul, size of the soul, if you come to know about the size of the soul, it will be very surprising for you. I'll share the screen and I'll tell you about the size of the soul also. Okay, this is the size of the soul. The size of the soul, if you take the tip of the hair, okay, tip of the hair, it is very difficult to see also. And that hair, if you cut into 1 by 10,000 times, that is the size of the soul. It's seated inside the heart, and through consciousness, it spread all over the body. Okay, it is eternal, full and full of bliss. Okay, it's seeker of the God. It's fireproof, unbreakable, travel from one body to another body. Okay, unchanging, does not undergo 6 kinds of changes, whereas this body gets changes, whereas soul does not changes. Because of this soul, this body is conscious. Otherwise, without soul, the body is not conscious. We may think that, Prabhu, what is the proof? How can I believe? Okay, you are saying these things, soul is seeker of God, fireproof, waterproof, unbreakable, like that we are saying. I'll give you a simple example. Okay, we have one of our senior devotee, Anita Mataji. Okay, Anita Mataji's age is nearby 50, if I'm not wrong. Okay, Anita Mataji, if I ask you, okay, if small children are playing, do you get a desire to play or not, Mataji?
Definitely, Prabhuji, age is not a matter.
Why? Because the soul does not have a age. Even though you're getting old, your body is getting old. Sometimes your body may not cooperate with you, but soul always thinks that I am very young. Nowadays, 40, 50 years also, we think that we don't to go outside, we want to play, we want to dance, because soul is Sachidananda, always asks for these things, but body does not support us. But soul always desire for these things. We have to focus on this so that we will be happy. If you know about these things, then we will be happy. What is the conclusion? The conclusion is, I'll share the screen. Can someone read? Give chance to others also.
The spirit soul is eternal and indestructible, while material nature is temporary. Because of this, one should not be bewildered by the inevitable destruction of the material body. Rather, one should remain fit in prescribed duties, which purify and allow one to realize the eternal self.
Thank you so much. This is the conclusion. Generally, we are thinking that the spirit soul is eternal, indestructible, while matter, like material nature, is temporary. And because of this, we are in bewildered stage. Generally, many people will have in a dilemma, okay, what decisions I have to take, whether I take this or that. But if you have this proper knowledge, then we will take the decisions, right decisions at right time. This knowledge we will come to know just by studying these things. Okay, this is like this consciousness is there for body. Is there any consciousness for the machine?
No,
Robo do all type of works. Nowadays, robots are there in army, like restaurants also. Whatever you ask, it will do. Can you have some interactions with the robo?
No.
No.
Okay. Then this is the difference. Many people says that, okay, I don't believe it. Like that they may say. I'll give you simple example so that we can understand it very clearly. For example, okay, scientifically we will talk. Okay, many people say that, okay, I don't believe in this. Let's talk scientifically for some time also. If a baby come out of a mother, okay, 2 children are there. Does they behave similarly or different?
Differently.
When I asked the same question to my sir in my office, he said, okay, they have taken birth different times. No, that's the reason they're behaving differently with the consciousness. Like that, he talked so much philosophy. I asked one more question. If twins are there, they born out of single egg, they split into 2 eggs, but the spirit souls are different. Okay, they look same. Does they behave same?
No.
No.
Why not behaving same? If it is scientific proof, okay, if I make 2 machines, they will work similarly. If I make 2 computers work similarly. Okay, if it is not a machine, then what makes them to work differently? Because of the spirit soul. Okay, they behave differently. If you have this knowledge, then we will understand the things in a wider perspective. The conclusion is, we are not just body, we are spirit soul. We have to take care of this spirit soul also. Otherwise, we may end up taking a wrong decisions at right time. Okay, coming back to the important shloka, as I already told you. Okay, I'll share the screen and we'll read this shloka also. Okay, I'll read the sloka. Any one devotee, please read the translation. Jatasya dhruvar mrityur dhruvam janma mrityasya cha tasmad apariharte natvam sochutam arhasi. Can anyone read?
One who has taken his birth is sure to die, and after death, one is sure to take birth again. Therefore, in the unavoidable discharge of your duty, you should not.
We should not grieve. Actually, that is missed. Okay, we should not worry about that person. Krishna is clearly talking about this philosophy. The person who has taken birth. Is there any person, have you seen? Okay, now I'm not talking about hearing. Have you ever seen any person, like the person is living for 5,000 years, Prabhu? One person is living from 1,000 years, Prabhu. Can anyone say that?
No, Prabhuji.
Person who has taken birth definitely has to die. The person who has died, Krishna is saying that again he has to take birth. Then in unavoidable discharge of duty, Krishna never says that, okay, Prabhu, anyway, this person is going to take birth now, let me go and kill. I'm having some anger, but do I have authority? Krishna is saying, in unavoidable discharge of the duty, he mentioned the duty. As a Kshatriya, duty is, he has to protect the citizen. If required, he has to go and do the war also. And we have to cover 2 more important topics. I may take 5 or 10 minutes extra. Is it okay for all the devotees?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Sure.
Prabhuji.
Thank you so much. I like to thank our devotees because you are always showing a lot of enthusiasm. Because of you, I'm feeling very inspiring. Thank you so much. And coming back to GI, means G stands for
Guru.
Guru. Okay, we need Guru in our life. Can anyone say that I don't want any Guru, Prabhu?
No.
No, we want Guru also. Okay, if Guru is there, if you know, I stands for identity. Then we know about our duties also. Then we will, okay, last one is happiness. We will get that Atmarama. How we will get that Atmarama? Before that, we are discussing today's very important topic is two duties. Can anyone read? 2 dharmas actually, 2 duties.
Swadharma, dharma towards body, family, job, etc.
Yeah.
Nitya
Next one,
dharma,
Sanatana.
dharma, dharma of soul, chanting, reading Bhagavad Gita, devotional service.
Yeah. Okay, actually many times, okay. ISKCON also has to do only one dharma, that is Swadharma. Okay, I have to take care of my wife, family, friends, going job, coming back, Sunday, watching one movie. This is life I used to think. This is only Sanatana Dharma. For example, I'm asking you for an easy understanding. Okay, you have a cage and you have a bird inside the cage. Will you polish the cage from morning to evening, or will you take care of the bird inside the cage?
Bird inside.
Okay, if I only polish the cage, I'm not feeding anything to the bird. Will the bird survive?
No.
No.
Okay, what happened to the bird?
It will die.
It will die.
Okay, taking care of only of the cage, it's like, okay, taking care of only Swadharma. That is like taking care of family, friends, and relatives. If you're not taking care the bird inside the cage, okay, what will happen to that? The bird will die. This is like neglecting our Sanatana Dharma. If you neglect our Sanatana Dharma, then the bird inside the cage will die. That's the reason we are taking care of the body. Okay, till now, before coming to Krishna consciousness, till now, whatever age it may be. For example, my age is 38 years old. Till now, okay, whatever I've done it, okay, I'm earning, I'm taking care of my family, friends, relatives. Okay, when I leave body, does anyone can come along with us?
No, Prabhu.
Including our family
members.
No, Prabhu.
No one will come. Maximum they will come to the graveyard, and after that they will say Tata, bye bye. Okay, I'm very sorry. Okay, you're not there with me. Like that they will say. I'm not saying emotion will not be there. I'm sorry. I'm extremely sorry for that. So that I'm making little fun because you will understand it very clearly. That is my intention. Nothing behind that. I'm coming back to this topic. Okay, many times we are taking care of these things only. Okay, for example, Prabhu, one of our senior Prabhu, his name is Radhesham Prabhu. Yes, he used to give this example. Okay, when we are taken birth, okay, we never take birth by some cloths, especially even though if a child taking birth, mother without a lot of love and affection, she will means wear as langota. Okay, does not have any pockets. When we are leaving our body also, they will place one cheddar. Okay, it does not have any pocket also. We'll come with an empty pocket, we will go with an empty pocket. Okay, many times we will work from day to morning to evening to earn these material things. I'm not saying that we should not take care of family, friends, and everything, but there is a purpose for other things also. Okay, we are taking care of only cage bird, we are not taking care of the soul inside the body. Because of that, always we are fearful, always we are stressful, always unhappy. The reason is we are not taking care of the soul. If you attend this type of classes, even though if you are attending this type of classes, you will feel happy. Bodily, you may. Hare Krishna, please be on me. Bodily you may be finding difficulty. I'll tell you one example. I asked Arshini Mataji and Nita Mataji, Sri Lekha Mataji and Tapan Prabhu. Prabhu will go to one center called Upugoda Center. Okay, there we'll go and cook ourselves. Okay, from morning to evening we will struggle hard. Okay, but I will not give you 1 rupee also. Okay, if you come, I'll be very happy, Prabhu. If you come, okay, by my request, will you come or not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You will come. From morning to evening, you are working. Okay, and after that we went to some streets and performed Nagar Sankirtan and we distributed prasadam. And after reaching home, I'm not given even a single penny. Will you be happy or not? Tell me.
Yes.
Why you're happy?
I'll
I'm
be
not
happy.
given anything. No? I'm not given anything. I'm not given 1 rupee also. Whereas if you're going to office, they're giving you some money also, taking care of your family, friends, and everything. Why you happy? Tell.
Because we are only benefiting from this, Prabhu.
We are benefiting because we are giving food to the soul. When you start giving food to the soul, then we'll be very happy. If you don't give food to the soul, this type of things are giving food to the soul. If you start giving food to the soul, your life will become purposeful and you will be very happy. We are many times forgetting about this Swadharma. Okay, we're many times taking care of Swadharma, we are leaving Sanatandharma. Okay, Sanatandharma means taking care of this, doing some like prayers, coming to this type of classes, practicing spirituality. This all comes under sanatandharma. Okay, two are important. Okay, I'm not saying you after listening the classes, leave family and everything, come and join iskcon. I'm not saying this. Many of our devotees, 99.9% means are grihasthas. Okay, and only 1%, less than 1% are brahmacharis. Okay, after listening Bhagavad Gita, many people have a misconception. If you go and tell to your friends, Are Prabhu is teaching very nicely, you please come and attend. They will say, Are what happened to you? Are you mad or what? Okay, you keep all these things aside, you're going to become a sannyasi. Okay, you're hearing Bhagavad Gita at this age, what will happen to you? Like that they will say. Arjuna has had Bhagavad Gita from Krishna. Does he become sannyasi?
No, Prabhuji.
No, you want to become sannyasi, Arjuna is stopping him because this is not your right duty. Okay, your right duty is to protect the citizens, go and protect the citizen. This knowledge is given by Krishna. If you know about this, Swadharma and Sanatandharma, then we will take right decisions at right time. Okay, and our next topic is Ananda. A stands for Ananda, higher taste. How it will come? What are the 2 types of taste? Can anyone read?
Lower taste and
Lower
higher
taste.
taste.
Low taste is happiness and higher taste is Ananda. You may look surprised. Prabhu, happiness and Ananda same. You are using a Sanskrit word and you are saying that happiness and Ananda. What is this, Prabhu? You may say, but I'll tell you. Okay. Once you get this higher taste, I'll tell you what is lower taste and higher taste. Okay. I like watching cricket. Okay. I always, many times, I used to play cricket. I used to watch cricket hours together. Okay. Any cricket lovers are there in the group? Can anyone please raise their hand? Yes, Sri Lekha Mataji. Mataji, why you watch cricket, Mataji? Nitish Prabhu, please answer.
Sportsmanship, Prabhu. The
Okay.
spirit of sportsmanship.
Okay. Next, Nitish Prabhu.
For entertainment, Prabhuji.
Entertainment, happy, am I right? Perfect, Prabhu. You again perfect answer. Nitish Prabhu, please raise your hand and be in the class for 2 minutes also. For example, you are saying cricket for entertainment. India and Pakistan playing, and India lost the match. Will you be happy, Prabhu?
No, Prabhu, not at all.
You're watching cricket for happiness, no? Why you're not happy?
I don't know, Prabhu.
Your happiness depends on the result. You are saying that India should play well and your happiness designated towards some results. That's the reason if India lose a match, we will not be happy. If it is sporty spirit, who play, you will appreciate it. For example, two gully players are playing. You don't know who are playing. Sir, for example, two countries are playing. You don't know which countries are playing. You appreciate the play at the time. But this happiness makes you, okay, go in a different path. It will not give you happiness. This is called lower taste. If you know about spiritual things, like for example, if I ask you, Prabhu, what will happen to us? Whoever wins. For example, if Pakistan wins, okay, some time we'll be unhappy. And after that, our life carry on. Am I right or wrong? Our life does
Yes.
not stop over
Yes,
there.
Prabhuji.
It
Yes.
will carry on. After some time, India will win. At that time, you will be happy. What's great in that? Okay, if any match is played, only one winner will be there. There will not be any two winners. Am I right or wrong?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Prabhu.
Sometimes India may win, sometimes Pakistan may win. Okay, that is that is okay. Because of that, why we have to be morose by looking at the results? Even though after playing, okay, they give shake hands, we are showing enmity towards other like country who is playing against India. This is called lower taste. What is higher taste? I'll try to tell you. Okay, once Srila Prabhupada went to foreign country and started spreading this Krishna consciousness. At that time, okay, many foreigners has become hippies, means they left family, friends, and they have become headache for the society, because whatever they wish, they started doing it, and they started taking drugs and everything. And one time this so happened, 1 minute, many times my mother is calling. Sorry, actually one guest came and started waiting in front of my gate from half an hour. Is regularly calling. I'm not picking call. That's the reason my mother called. And I'm taking care of Swadharmana. I'm taking care of my family. I'm taking care of this sanatandharma also. Sometimes, many times, we will be in this type of confusion. Actually, foreigners also in this type of confusion, they came out of the roads and started taking drugs also. Srila Prabhu went and asked him, like, why you're taking drugs? They said, we are getting some taste. He's saying that the taste remain forever. He said, no, after some time this kick come down and again we have to take it, like that they said. But if I give you some higher taste, it will give you kick always, continuously. It will not come down. It always increases. What you will do? Then they said, we will follow that only. Why we spend money and we will take this type of lower kicks, we will take higher kick only. Then Srila Prabhupada asked them to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I'll tell you one incident why it is called higher kick. One famous person, okay, he is a singer. Actually, he has become a professional singer in iskcon. Actually, his intention is to he always wants to do new things. He always do this thing, that thing, always search for happiness here and go there. He goes and he search for happiness. And after some time, he found one of his friend told that to want higher taste, you come and join iskcon. And he came and he went for camp, means he came for yatra and he started singing this Hare Krishna Mantra. If you come to iskcon, they from morning to evening they'll chant this Hare Krishna mantra only. Not like me, they are professional singers. They chant so nicely Hare Krishna, like that. They change different type of pitches and they started singing. And he liked it. He started singing continuously for 3 days. And after 3 days, he was thinking himself, Hare, what is there? I'm just chanting this Hare Krishna mantra, but I'm not feeling bored. This is called higher taste. He started realizing it and he started practicing this. If you don't get the higher taste, we will stuck at lower taste. And because of the lower taste, what will happen? We will discuss it. Okay. If because of low taste, like sense, we are thinking that we are getting some sense enjoyment, but because of senses, because of that contemplation, we are getting attached. This attachment, if it is fulfilled, we are becoming lust. If attachment does not fulfill, we are getting anger in our day-to-day life. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Just to explain him, I'll tell you, Mataji's, Prabhuji's, you please come home. I'll give you big feast. I'll tell you. big feast. You never enjoyed it. Like that, I called you. And you started thinking, Are Prabhu, maybe prepare like palatable dishes, like many dishes Prabhu may prepare like that, you thought. And you came my home. And I told, take khichdi, beautiful khichdi, like that. If I tell you, will you be happy?
No, Prabhuji. No.
Okay, no. Thank you for the frank answer. Actually, because you contemplated, because of sense object, because of past experience, you're contemplated. Okay, I may enjoy biryani, I may enjoy pizza, because you already tasted this. Because of this, attachment has come. If attachment with attachment, you're thinking to eat more. This is called lust. If lust does not fulfill, I'll tell you, Mataji, big feast, come on, khichdi. You'll get anger on me. I came from 25 kilometers, Prabhu, and you are giving me only khichdi. Okay, is it a fish, Prabhu? Like that you may say. In my opinion, that may be fish. I added vegetables, I added ghee. I may think that it is fish, but because you are attached for something else, this attachment always give pain. Many times your senses comes and says you, okay, Sirisha Mataji or Anita Mataji, let's go. Today we have to go to Jubilee Hills to eat some paneer. Your intelligence will say, okay, now it's raining outside, too much traffic. What is the need of going a long distance? Now, and you're complaining that your back pain is there. Okay, what is the need of? Your senses says, no, you idiot. What is the need of earning this lot of money? You spend lot of time in the office. Today, definitely you have to go. Whatever it may be, it's weekend, you have to go. You went in a traffic jam, you went there, okay, you ate that, you put some status in for WhatsApp, for nowadays, I think WhatsApp status or Facebook, you placed it, and you're showing to everyone, like smiling, I'm happy. You came home and you fall down. Arey baap re, I traveled 30 kilometers for eating this paneer. This paneer is a faltu person. He given paneer 1 week back. Paneer he has given. Okay, I'm getting loose motions. Like that, you curse yourself. Okay, your senses makes you to run, but it does not give you happiness. This higher test will give you happiness. I request, please, devotees, wait for 2 minutes. We're going to end the session. Okay, at that higher taste, we will get it. This lower taste, not only anger, because of this anger, we'll get bewilderment, loss of intelligence, and we cannot take right actions. Because of not taking right actions at right time, what will happen? Because of nowadays, social crimes are happening, suicides, rapes, everything is happening in the society. For getting higher taste, what we have to do? We have to regulate our senses and remaining undisturbed, tasting higher happiness, ananda, which is permanent. How we are getting this permanent happiness? There is a beautiful sloka. Can anyone read this?
One who is able to withdraw his sense from sense objects as the tortoise draws its limes within the shell is firmly fixed in perfect consciousness.
Only
Hari
fixed in perfect consciousness. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, we should act like tortoise. And the why tortoise? Many temples, if you go, they place the tortoise symbol. Nowadays, purpose is left and we are following something else. Okay, nowadays, many ads are coming. Tortoise very good. You have to keep it to your finger like that, they will say. But we should know what is the purpose of keeping tortoise. Actually, if you go to temple, they place tortoise. It shows a good sign. The reason is tortoise, okay, it will take his legs outside and head outside. You will see here and there. If there is no difficulty, it will go. If there is a difficulty, it will contrast all these things, legs and head inside the shell. The shell is very hard, and whoever comes and do some harm, nothing will happen. Similarly, we have to act with our senses. The senses, okay, we have to practice these good things in the society. With senses, if something bad, if you're looking, okay, because of that bad incidents are happening in the society, because we are not controlling the senses. We have to control the senses by giving higher taste. How we can give higher taste? That is there in 2.59. I request any one devotee, I'll share the screen, and we are almost towards the end. Please read this purport. I'll read the sloka. Vishavini vartante niharasya dehina rasovarjam rasopi asya param dushtani vartate. Yes, Mataji, read the translation.
Though the embodied soul may be rest, the taste of sense objects remains. But ceasing such engagements by experiencing a higher taste, he is fixed in consciousness.
Yeah, many times we may think that, okay, what Prabhu is saying, right? Okay, we should not go on weekend, we have to listen the classes, Bhagavad Gita classes are very important, we may think. But mind will say, okay, what are you saying? I agree. Okay, calm. Your mind will say, okay, don't go 25 kilometers, go 2 kilometers and eat something. What's wrong in going 2 kilometers? After going 2 kilometers, you will think that, I already travel, no? Okay, let me go there. Let me keep earphones. Okay, I'll attend the class and I'll go there. Like that, this will run you here and there. Unless and until you don't give higher taste to your mind, then it will run here and there. I'll tell you my own experience. Okay, I started attending these classes, a few years back. And after that, I'm also great cricket fan. I used to watch cricket a lot. Nowadays, my friends came and started saying, what is the score? I told, what match is going on? He said, you don't know, India-Pakistan match is going on. Earlier, same taste was there for me. Now my taste has changed. I got some higher taste. Because of that, I'm not feeling any interest in this cricket. Okay, one time, as I asked you same question, my guru asked me the same question. Okay, you are watching cricket. What is for watching? I said happiness. If India lose, does happiness remains? My 8 hours got wasted. From morning to evening, I started watching cricket. My 8 hours got wasted because India lost the match. Okay, but if I see news channel, okay, India win the match, India lost the match. Like that, my higher taste got it. For example, in your childhood, you might have think that, okay, if I grow old, if I started earning, I'll go to shop, I purchase lot of chocolate, pastries, I'll eat like that. You'll think. Okay, when you grown up, are you doing this?
No, Prabhuji.
Why? In childhood, you thought that, no?
Our taste has been different, sir.
Our taste has been different. Now coming back to when you get higher taste, we will not work on these things. And let's come to a conclusion. Actually, Krishna defeated arguments of Arjuna. Arjuna argument is compassion. Actually, Krishna told your compassion towards your family and friends, the soul never dies. And coming back to enjoyment, okay, Krishna says, if you lose also, you will win. If you win also, you will win. How if you lose also win means, if you die in the battlefield, you go to Swargaloka. If you win, you enjoy the kingdom here. And destruction of family tradition, actually essence of Vedas is to serve Krishna. Whatever Krishna is saying, that is right. And I already given you example of, okay, Dharmaraj. If you become Dharmaraj, even the widows are there, you will take care of the widows. And coming to fear of sin, is thinking that if I kill family person, I'll get sin. Actually, fighting on the order of Krishna does not bring any sinful reactions. For example, if a person is working in army in a border, if he kill opponent, enemies, will he get any sin for that?
No, Prabhuji.
He will not get any sin. He will not get any sin. And indecision, actually Kauravas are sinful and have to be killed. This is the conclusion Krishna has given. And what is there for tomorrow? We are come to a conclusion. Can anyone read?
First one is renunciation. Second
Yes.
one is regulated activities. Third one is exemplary life. Fourth
Yes.
one is lust, the enemy.
Very well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me today's session. I request all the devotees, we will chant 11 times Hare Krishna mantra and I'll take up your questions. I request all the devotees, please chant Hare Krishna mantra along. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Rama
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare. Thank you so much. I'm very sorry. I tried my best to complete the session within time, but nothing is in my hands. As this is very big chapter, it consists of lot of slokas. That's the reason I've taken little more time, your valuable time. I'm sorry for that. And from tomorrow onwards, our chapters are consist of very less slokas. We can complete in time, except last chapter, 18th chapter and second chapter. It is having more number of slokas. That's the reason I'm taken more time. Okay. Sorry if sorry if any shortcomings in my class. Like generally, I take different examples and stories so that you can understand it very easily, not to hurt anyone. If I hurt anyone, I'm very sorry for them. And if you have any questions, you can now ask me.
The name of the incarnation book.
Yeah, I'll share with you, Mataji. I'll share in the chat box. Okay, give me a moment. I'll share. There is a professor named Mataji. It will be available in YouTube also. I'm sharing in the chat box. Okay, his name and 2000 cases. One case belongs to India also. It has published in Indian newspaper also. If I find that article, I'll share with you also. Okay. Yes, Tapan Prabhu, any question?
So yes, you mentioned about three bodies we have. One is gross body, then subtle body, then soul. So what we understand is gross body is like, burned once, soul leaves. What about the subtle body, which consists of mind, intellect, and false ego? What happens to that?
It will carry to another body also. I'll give you one example.
Yeah. Please.
I'll give you one example for you to understand. Actually, many people will ask, if you go and tell about this philosophy to any person, they will ask, who has seen the subtle body, who has seen the soul, like that they will come and say you also. Okay, in our materialistic thing also, we are believing some authentic information, we are believing it, and we are trying to implement in our life. For example, many times we are not seen air. Have you seen air? We are not seen air. Many times we cannot see the intelligence of a person. It will be tested. Okay, that intelligence will be seen. Okay, similarly, this coming back to this gross body, we can see every person gross body we can see. The subtle body consists of mind, intelligence, and false ego. That will be carry forward. As I told you, carry forward. The perfect example is, for example, some children, if you take to water, they like to enjoy the water. Even though very small, they will try to enter into the water. They try to swim. You will see. Okay, same child, if you take other child also into the water, okay, he will not swim. He will be afraid to go into the water also. Now, my brother's having two kids, means my brother kids, my kids only, is having two daughters. One time he went to swimming pool. One child entering into water, she started enjoying it. Other child is not at all going into the swimming pool also, because this is our past experience. And coming back to nowadays, we see, actually, I thought to share some videos also with you. I'll definitely share in the group so that you'll enjoy what is the experience of past life. This experience I'll share with you. One pilot, actually, why I'm not sharing in the group, reason is we are making it live and we are converting into YouTube videos. When YouTube videos, because of showing other video, YouTube video, they are not allowing us to upload that video. That's the reason I'm not sharing it. I'll share you in the group. Okay, one person, his age is 5 years. His age is 5 years. He has went to the aircraft. First time he's seeing the aircraft, he's talking about cockpit, okay, one chassis, whatever information fighter pilot knows, he's talking about these things. How is getting this information? Because of past life, mind, intelligence, and ego. Some people, by birth, they will be very intelligent in one subject. Some people will be very dull. Why? The person has taken birth from the same mother and father, from the same womb he is coming out. Why the differences is there? Because they will carry this subtle body, mind, intelligence, and false ego. Some people very younger, and even the very small child, they will show a lot of anger. Some people very humble, even the small child. Okay, why this is coming? Because of this false ego carrying from the past life. These are the examples for him. If you have any further question, you can please ask me.
So you are saying that when anybody is born, so this subtle body and soul goes to that
Yes, Prabhu.
new body which is formed.
Yes. Yes, Prabhu.
So in this, where is the consciousness? Because they talk about consciousness also.
Okay.
So is subtle body the consciousness, or soul
Soul
has
presence
consciousness?
makes the consciousness, Prabhu.
Okay, I'll just note down. Soul presence makes consciousness.
Yes.
So to a layman, how to explain this? Like you took a good example of air. We don't see, but air is there. So how to explain soul and consciousness and subtle body?
Yeah. Perfect example is, for example, you're awake. If I touch you, okay, you can sense it. Am I right, Prabhu? Same person, when he's sleeping, if I go and touch the person, can he sense it? But at that time also he's dreaming something. Because of that mind, intelligence, and ego. And the person, he leave the body. For example, the person who is sleeping, little bit, if I forcefully do something to him, he will wake up. If I go and touch him, if I pour some water, he will immediately wake up and he will come to the consciousness. Sometimes some bad dreams will come, immediately you will wake up and you will say, "Arey, this is not real," like that we will see. And coming back to the dead body, whatever you do, okay, will he wake up, Prabhu?
No.
He has leave the body. The soul has left the body. Whatever you do, nothing will happen to you. These are the three examples, Prabhu, for your understanding.
So you are telling that when body is awake, so it has soul also and consciousness also.
Yes.
Means, and subtle body also.
Yes.
And when it is sleeping, so it has again all three then.
Not conscious of gross body.
Not conscious of gross body.
Gross
Yes.
body.
And then you took in between one example of two childs,
Twins.
No, one you told that soul is, one soul size. You were trying to explain
Size
that
of
it
the
is
soul.
1 by 10,000.
Yes, size of the soul.
Is that mentioned in any shloka?
Yes, Prabhu. I'll share the shloka number with you.
Yeah.
I'll share. I'll try to share now itself. 1 minute.
And then you shared that one example that two kids were playing and they had different soul, means two twins.
Okay.
So here you wanted to say, if we go more subtle, that you're talking at this subtle body level, correct?
Yes.
Soul
Yes.
will be same because soul
Not same, Prabhu. Soul will not be same.
Soul is not same. So this is at
not
individual soul, which is different.
Yes.
You are telling.
Yes. Yes.
So
Soul never
individual
it will be
soul
same.
is different, and individual subtle body is also different, and gross body is also different.
Yes. Based on body, means God sanction, we will get it.
Got it. Thank you. Thank you.
Gangadhar Prabhu, you remember that shloka number, Prabhu? Size of the soul mentioned in Bhagavad Gita?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, that it is in Bhagavatam.
No, Prabhu. In Bhagavad Gita also, that in purport, Srila Prabhupada mentions about that number.
In purport.
Yes. Number have you remembered?
No, Prabhu, exactly.
Okay. Tapan Prabhu, I'll message you, Prabhu. I'll search and I'll message. I'm not getting exact where it is.
One of the Upanishad, it was told that, the size of the soul. So that Sri Prabhupada, he quoted in Bhagavad Gita purports. Yeah.
I'll mention you the shloka number
Prabhu,
from where it
second
is.
chapter, 17th verse.
Second chapter, 17th verse. 1 minute, I'll search.
Shweta Swatara Upanishad 5.9 Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Balagra Sata Bhagyasya Satata Kalpitasya cha Bhago Jiva Vigneya Sa Chantyaya Kalpati.
That is mentioned in second chapter, 17th verse of Bhagavad Gita.
Yes,
This
Prabhu.
shloka.
Yes, Prabhu.
Got it. I just saw. I got it.
Yes. If you want, I'll copy and I'll share with you, Prabhu.
No, I got it.
Okay.
I had this copy of Gita, so I am
Okay.
just. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu, for a wonderful question. Any other questions? Yes, Anita Mataji, you raise your hand.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat.
Prabhuji, when a person reaches to higher taste, how he will get his guru? I mean, Lord Krishna will guide us, or who will come to us to guide us?
Don't worry about Mataji. As I told you, if you surrender to Guru, Guru will take care of it.
No, I'm
Once you
asking
get
in the
tired,
form of, I mean, in the body form. Who
I
will
did
come
not
to
get you,
us?
Mataji. I did not get you.
Ante, shall I ask him Telugu,
Yes,
Prabhuji?
no issue. You can please
Prabhuji,
ask.
ఇప్పుడు మనకు హయ్యర్ టేస్ట్ ఒకసారి దొరికింది
Mhm.
దీంట్లో కృష్ణ కాన్షియస్నెస్ స్పిరిచువల్
Mhm.
వేగా దొరికినప్పుడు మనకు గురువు గారు ఎట్లా లభిస్తారు?
ఓకే, మీరు అంటున్నది ఏంటంటే యు ఆర్ సేయింగ్ దట్ ప్రభు ఇఫ్ లో టేస్ట్ ఇస్ రిమూవ్డ్ అండ్ ఇఫ్ ఐ గెట్ హయ్యర్ టేస్ట్ హౌ ఐ విల్ ఫైండ్ గురు? ఓకే, కృష్ణ
yes.
విల్ డైరెక్ట్ యు Mataji. Don't worry. If your sincere desire is very sincere, Krishna as a Paramatma, he will direct you to the Guru. Okay.
Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji,
Yes, Mataji. Vijay Kalyani
yeah,
Mataji.
I wanted to ask whether the souls have any traits like good or bad, or some specific characteristics. I always wondered.
Okay, can you be specific, Mataji, with an example?
Like we have people who are having all these traits of whatever you do, they are in that negative mode
Okay.
of their presentation, and there are people who whatever you do, they're soft, they are absolutely positive. So is it the soul which is impressing, or is it all the other things like the intelligence, ego? So what is exactly the role of soul in our improvement and how to improve? I mean,
Okay, I'll try to answer in a short, Mataji. As the day progresses, I'll elaborately
Prabhuji.
answer when the topic comes. In a short, I'll try to answer now. Actually, we are spirit soul. We are Satchitananda. We are living with Supreme Personality of God. But because of little desire that I want to lord it over, you and I equal, with that desire, okay, we are little fall down. Because of that, we are getting this mind intelligence in false ego. Then Krishna, to enjoy this process, Krishna has given one body for us. Because of that, which is there in our mind, because of that, we have started playing the things. In a small example, I'll try to answer your question. For example, sometimes child goes to a mother and start asking, Mama, I want to prepare chapati. Like mother knows that if I give everything to her, because she has not grown up, if I give, okay, she may burn the hand and other things. Okay, child means mother try to tell her that no, Mama, this is not a right age for you. We should not do this. She is very adamant. No, I want to do. Then mother, what trickily she will do? She will give some dough and she will give some playing toys and other things. You go and prepare, and you prepare your chapati and eat it. Like that, mother will send. And child will come and she starts preparing with the desire to cook it. With the desire, she will come and she'll prepare some chapati for some time. And after some time, she will come to mother, Mama, I'm feeling hungry, please feed me. Mother, funnily, means with loving affection, she will say, you prepared your chapati, now you eat it. She will say, Mama, I cannot eat, please. Like that, we'll surrender to mother and we will eat our original chapati. Similarly, soul, okay, because of this contamination, we are fall into this material world and we are suffering. Okay, to come out of this suffering is surrender to Krishna, then Krishna will take care of us. Okay, mother?
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, continuing to this question, like, does the soul can be classified as good soul, bad soul? Does it have qualities? A creative soul or intelligent soul?
Okay, actually, soul is Satchidananda, Prabhu, and soul is spiritual. Okay, these material things cannot contaminate the spiritual thing, but because of the desire of that spirit soul, we are struggling very hard in this material world by taking different types of bodies. Sometimes we get a desire to like, by looking at me, everyone will afraid of me. Like that, we are getting this type of desires. Because of desire, God will sanction you similar body, like tiger body or lion body, like that he will sanction based on our karma and other things. And further chapters, we are going to discuss elaborately about this topic. Okay, as of now, the soul, okay, is Sachidananda. It does not have any material things. Material things cannot do any harm to the soul. But we are falsely identifying with the body and we are struggling very hard.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji,
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, can soul learn some things?
Yes, Mataji.
It can learn.
Yes.
How?
Not, we cannot say it's learn, Mataji. We'll, for example, gold is shining. Because of dust and some other particle, it is not shining. Only thing we have to remove the dust and dirt from the gold, again it will shine. That shininess, does it come down? Means it does not come down, but because of some other contamination, it is not glowing properly. We have to, as a process of bhakti, we have to remove that dust and dirt, or other, again it will come to its original position, that is spiritual. We have to polish that, that's it.
Then when soul is born, it has a
soul.
Yeah.
Soul born means nothing.
Born means he's taking birth again. Nah? So
Taking birth again, soul is taking birth again?
in a body, na Prabhuji.
Okay, yes.
So in that body, it will go through emotions like jealousy, envy, and like hatred. So how to identify, like, I am an old soul and I have this, now I have the emotion of anger towards certain someone or jealousy. So how that soul will polish once
spiritual knowledge. Attend this type of classes, you will get that. You'll get that.
So I will not know from the younger time, like I am
A child does not know until and unless she is feeling angry. Like as I told you, child is thinking that I can also prepare chapati, I can also eat, she will think. Okay, after playing for certain time, she will come to know this is not a real chapati, this is not a real stove. Okay, it does not fulfill my anger. Then she will go and surrender. Similarly, we also do it. Till the time we are enjoying, like we are thinking that I can do something, we are feeling here and roaming here and there.
So now, as in the class you said, Prabhuji, I had a feeling to watch cricket. I used to love. Then it died. So did you experience when that feeling died? Or like it just suddenly died?
When you get higher taste, Mataji, you are not aware of that also. Like when you get higher taste, automatically it will go away. For example, in a glass, there is air. If you fill water, when that air goes, when you are filling itself, that it's going. When you are getting this higher taste, that time itself it is going from our body.
Like you did not realize it just gone and did not bother you.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yes, Ramakrishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah, I was just little skeptical when you said that the body will be changed, or the soul traverses from one body to another body. Maybe it's any body or into a different life. So how exactly that happens? Is there any systematic process for this? Is the one question. The other one is, who supervises it? How does it happen? Is there any energy, or is there any person or any personification? Who does this basically? Anything in the background of this science?
Okay, I could understand your second question, Prabhu. I'll try to answer your second question first. Your second question is, for example, when I leave this body, who will direct us to take another body? That is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Prabhu. As a soul is there in the body, super soul. So means Supreme Personality of Godhead also seated inside the heart. As a witness, he will witness everything. Okay, we should not think that no one is watching me. Krishna is always watch you. As a Paramatma, he will always watch you based on our karma. He will sanction the next body. Okay, this is your second question, and I did not get your first question. Can you please ask once again, Prabhu?
First question was, how does this happen? How does the process of traversing from one life to the other life, or from one body to other body, how does it happen basically? Because there are three bodies, there are three items you have classified, right? Physical body, subtle body, and soul, right?
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay. To answer you in a short, Prabhu, for example, we come across from childhood. Okay, have you noticed, Prabhu? The transformation has taken place. Okay, I know that from childhood, I experienced it. I came to youth. Have you experienced at that time, or it is a process?
Yeah, definitely it is a step by step or a
It
stage
is
by
a step by
stage.
step. We are not aware also. Many times it happens that my son is now growing. Okay, I'm thinking that my son is very small only. The person who has seen after a long time, they will think, "Arey, so your son has grown to such an height. He was very small at that time." Like that they are saying, because they saw the changes together. But I'm seeing little transformation. I'm not feeling that because I'm regularly watching. Same thing will happen to our body. Every part of the body cell changes. Every part of the body changes after some time. This I'm not saying this. This is scientist said. Every part of the body cell. Okay, even blood. Every part of the cell changes. Okay, are we changing?
Definitely, I think there is definitely a change.
I'm asking you once again, are we changing? Like, for example, Govardhan is there, now Govardhan has changed, someone has come. Like that, am I feeling, or I'm feeling myself only?
I think it is our feeling that something is changed.
Okay, you are feeling that this body changes are taking place, you know that, but you're not aware of it. Okay, automatically these things are happening, but you're not aware of it also, but this transformations are taking place. Similarly, when time comes, we will leave this body and we'll take another body. And we will remember it for short time, that is in the womb of the mother. Actually, blood cell changes every 120 days. Yes, 3 months, 3 to 4 months. Yes, Dr. Satya Prasad Prabhu. And coming back to your question, Prabhu, you are asking that will I know it or not? When you are in the womb of the mother, then you will know, Prabhu. And there are 4 type of problems, 4 types of miseries. That is Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. These are 4 type of problems which we are suffering. First problem is Janma. When you are in the womb of the mother, you may think that, Prabhu, how birth is a problem. When you're in the womb of the mother, okay, there is complete darkness. Okay, and you have to be in a small pocket for 9 months, and your head will be down and legs will be upside, where the unit everything is passing, bad smell is coming, some insects are coming and biting you, so much trouble you face. And at that time, okay, you pray to Supreme Personality of Godhead, please give me one more chance, I will not take birth again, I'll come back to you. Like that we will pray. That time that remembrance will be there because of your intense prayers. Based on your karma, Krishna will sanction one more body to you. Okay, let's practice and come back to me. But when the moment you take birth, every people will come and started celebrating. Oh, a child has born, let's celebrate. Like that they will say. And when he is young, you started praising him. You become an engineer. You become a great person. Again, you caught of these material things, and again you may deviate from this process. Again, when right time comes, you practice the spirituality, and you will go back. Once you go back, then you remember everything. For example, if you are in dream, okay, you're thinking that I am dreaming, I went to this foreign country, I'm started earning money, I started earning lakhs of rupees. When you suddenly wake up, array, this all dream. Like that you will feel. When you go to spiritual world, you remember everything which you experience now.
Okay. I've also heard, though I do not know the reference to this, to extend your answer or your explanation. Body as body has some qualities, soul also has some properties and qualities, and some powers or some energy, something like that, right?
Okay.
I think
complete your question, bro. Means complete your information, bro. Let me say whether it is right or wrong.
No, I think see, as we say that, right? We are part and parcel of the super soul or the personality of Godhead Krishna, right?
Okay. Mm.
So Krishna has qualities, right? Isn't it?
Okay. Yes.
So obviously they transcend to us, or they we probably carry the same qualities,
Yes.
right? So yeah, that's
Yes.
what I'm referring to, because we are never the bodies, right? We are the souls, correct?
Yes. We have same qualities as Krishna Prabhu, but quantity is different. For example, if you take, as you rightly mentioned, we are also part and parcel of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Same qualities will be there. Krishna is Sachidananda, we are also Sachidananda. But thing is, quantity-wise, we are different. If you take little sea water and if you test the salt content in both the sea and the water in the jar, same qualities you'll get it. But quantity is different. We are Anu, Krishna is Vibhu.
Right, yeah. No, I was just trying to correlate that through these qualities, I think the soul will have more knowledge, or there are chances to elevate to the next births or to the further better knowledge levels. So
Yes,
I was
Prabhu.
just thinking
Actually,
like that.
yes. In community classes, we learn these things, Prabhu. Actually, we are knowingly or unknowingly searching for Krishna. For example, we are searching for perfect person. We are searching for perfect husband. We are searching for everything perfect in our life. Okay, we know that no one is there perfect, but why you are searching? Because we are already tasted with Krishna. As you rightly mentioned, because of these qualities, we are searching for him. Knowingly or unknowingly, we are searching for Krishna. But when we are frustrated with all our attempts, then we will go to a right person. Yes, Krishna, you are only the one. I'll surrender to you. Please take me back home. Like that, we will surrender.
Right. Sharanagati, that is
Yes.
complete Sharanagati.
Yes. Till the time we keeps on searching with other persons. Okay, he will be perfect person. He will be perfect person. No one will be perfect. Only Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji. You are very, very right, Prabhuji. There is nothing perfect in this world except Krishna.
Yes, but we are searching for perfect things. We want permanent things, permanent house, permanent job, permanent everything permanent. But nothing is permanent here. But we are searching. Reason is we are already tasted.
Very, very, very true, Prabhu. Very true. We are simply searching permanent things in the temporary world.
Yes, Prabhu.
Very nice, Prabhu. Very nice hearing to your answer or explanation. Thank you.
Thank you. It's all Krishna and Guru Mercy, Prabhu. And coming back to Lahari question, Lahari Mataji is repeatedly asking me. Let me answer a question. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, if we have committed a mistake, how do we forgive ourselves? Okay, can you suggest me with any sloka which refer to this? Coming back to your question, Mataji, as I mentioned, you some knowingly or unknowingly we will commit some mistakes, Mataji. The chinta, like I committed mistake. The chinta itself burn your sinful these things, Mataji. And regarding this sloka, I'll share with you, Mataji. I'll see appropriate sloka and I'll share with you. Okay, Lahari Mataji. Our Ganga Prabhu is there, who is a master of the slokas. Prabhu, Mataji is asking any perfect sloka to contemplate on our mistakes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, just chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. The holy names of God itself cleanses everything.
Yes.
It is told that,
Mataji is asking for sloka,
whenever,
Prabhu.
yeah, why we chant the holy name is that, to get rid of our past karmas, right?
Satatam Kirtan.
So the more intensely you chant, the holy names of God, the quicker the impurities will go away.
Thank you, Prabhu. Yes, Isha Sai Prabhu. Isha Sai Prabhu or Mataji, I don't know.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Sorry.
My doubt is when we talk about karma, what does our body follows karma or soul?
Okay. Actually, through body, we are experiencing that. Frankly speaking, we are body. Example is you're holding one item. Okay, for example, you're in car. Someone is coming and hitting you with other vehicle. You will experience that pain or not, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
If you get out of the car, if someone is coming and hitting that car, do you experience anything?
No.
Because of the attachment to the body, we are suffering. Okay. If that attachment is not there, we will not suffer.
Okay. Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hope I answered your question, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Nitish Chandra Mataji or Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Prabhu, you have said that there are 4 kinds of miseries in this world: birth, death, old age, and all that.
Disease.
that to overcome these miseries we have to surrender to Krishna. My
Yes,
question is it mandated? Is it mandatory to surrender only to Krishna, or we may surrender to any other god like Lord Shiva or Lord Ram?
Okay, this topic, I request you to please wait for some more days, Prabhu. We are going to discuss about Ishvara topic. There I'll clarify your doubts, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhu.
In a short, I'll tell you, Prabhu, there is a sloka. Generally, before coming to ISKCON, I know about only two things. Either if you do good things, we'll go to Naraka. If you do good things, we'll go to Svarga. But there are 13, like in a planet, 13 planetary systems are there, like different lokas. Okay, we are knowing about only two lokas, that is Svarga Loka and Naraka Loka.
Yes,
there is a sloka in Bhagavad Gita. In a short, I'm trying to answer. Krishna says, Abrahma bhunar loka punara vartuna arjuna mamupetye tu kaunteya punar janmana vidyate. Okay, if you surrender only to Krishna, we will get liberated. Why not with other persons? We will discuss it. Prabhu. In a short, answer is only to Krishna. Prabhu. Okay.
Okay, Prabhu.
Prabhuji, Brahma Samhita 5.1 is the answer. You can Google it.
5.1?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, bro.
No, I'm telling.
Okay, Prabhu. Okay, Prabhu answer. Okay. Actually, we are not covered Ishvara topic, Prabhu. In a short, I try to answer it. There is a sloka. Prabhu is saying, Ishvara Paramam Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadir Adi Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. Means for every karana, like Krishna, Brahma, who is the creator of this material world, is saying these things. We will discuss this more about when we come about Ishvara topic. Okay, other also help. Other Devi Devatas also help. Don't think that they will not help. They will also help us.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Okay. So, Lord Krishna is the tree, and all the gods are the branches of the tree. So, if you take care of the roots of the tree, you are worshipping all other gods and branches.
Yes, it comes in the 15th chapter, Prabhu. That's the reason I asked Prabhuji wait for little more time. Thank you, Sapan Prabhu. Yes, me, Chandra Prabhu done. Radha Sharma Mataji, thank you so much for joining today's session. You can ask your question.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Like you have said that book name, right? The Dr. Stevenson, right? So it is a practical cases story, or it is a particular book?
It is practical cases. One case, Shukla case, and one more case, Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi time it has happened. He personally like kept one inquiry whether it is true or false. With a big committee, he made it, and it is proved it is right. It is published in Indian newspaper also. It all true cases only.
Yeah, okay. Like, are we having any book like which is based on soul? So exactly we can know what is the whole concept of the soul by Srila Prabhupada ji.
Okay, read Bhagavad Gita Mataji, and only to give you a complete information.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. I can read so many books are there, Mataji. Small books are there, like higher planetary system, like different planetary system, like the different books are there. Small books, Srila Prabhupada books are there. You can read that also. Srimad Bhagavatam is also there, Mataji.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, and thank you for like from the sides of all the devotees that you are giving best examples, as the devotees are asking good questions and learning lot of things, Prabhuji. Thank you.
No, it's all Krishna and Guru Mercy, Mataji. Thank you so much for your encouraging words. It's all because of my gurus. And Ganga Prabhu mentioned Second Chance. There is a book called Second Chance. You can read that Srila Prabhupada book also. Very nice. Yes, Pooja Mataji, you have any other question?
Yes, Prabhuji, you said there are 13 planets now, Prabhuji, but they are like 7 up, 7 down now, Prabhuji. That means 7, 7.
Yes. Who is in middle, Mataji?
So it's 14 planets now.
Yes, 14 planets.
Okay. So one more question, Prabhuji. That is there any kind of asura that can dominate more than 100 planets?
I did not get you. Can you be specific?
Okay. I just recently found out there is a name of asura that has over more than 100 planets. So what is that?
Where you read it, Mataji?
Yeah, uh I just wanted to know, Prabhu.
No, have you read anywhere? I just want to ask that.
I did not read, Prabhuji, just found out.
Okay. How, Mataji, just by listening or any video? I just want that information. Just like, is it authentic source or not? I just want to inquire.
So it said that this Asura was the one who wanted to bring back all the old Asuras like Ravan and Hiranyakashipu, all those Asuras. So Ma Lalita was the one who came and killed this Asura. So
Okay.
so that even Ma Lalita was like, it said like Ma Lalita did not have a physical body. To kill this Asura, she had to take physical body.
Okay. What is your question, Mataji, then?
What is the name of this Asura, Prabhu?
Ganga Prabhu, have you recollected this, Prabhu? I did not get Mataji question.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. So there is one Purana called Brahmanda Purana. In that there is one demon. His name is Bandasur.
Okay,
so
Bandasur,
he
okay.
tries to fight with Mother Shakti. Okay, Shakti is the Bahiranga. I mean the what would you say? External potency of Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Okay,
So
did this
external potency of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this Bandasur, he tries to fight with the goddess. Okay. So what he does is he in that battle he at once he again brings back this Asuras Ravan Kumbhakarn. He counterattacks goddess with these Asuras. And then the goddess she counterattacks those asuras with the incarnations of the gods, with the the Dashawadaras. So like this the war happens. So the elaborate explanation of this is mentioned in Brahmanda Purana.
And Prabhuji, who were the minions of this Bandasur minions?
Means, could you please be specific? What
It said like this Bandasur had 3 minions. So what are the names of these minions? He used to work under him and take all the.
I don't. I only remember the gist of it. But if you want to know more technical details, you can refer to that Quran. But again, you will again get confused between the philosophies. Okay, so the idea is that.
I only got 2, Prabhuji. One is jealousy and another was lust. What is the third one, Prabhuji?
Greed.
Pakka, Prabhuji?
Yeah, these are the sisters.
No, lust and jealousy I know, but greed. Okay, greed means define greed.
Greed.
Want more, Mataji. More and more, more.
All the money.
So those.
Mataji is asking greed means like wanting more and more.
So if greed, for an example, greed, there is like 1,000 rupees. I got all the 1,000 rupees, but still there is 1 rupee also. I will take that 1 rupee also.
Yeah.
You're not satisfied with whatever you have. Even though it is sufficient for you, you're not satisfied with that. You want more, which more than required.
So it is said in English, it is said that there is enough for everybody's need, but there is nothing enough for one man's greed. Okay, so God has given enough for everyone's need, but God did not give enough for one man's greed. So the person who possesses a lot of greed, he is not happy even if you give everything to him.
Okay, Prabhuji. I have another question, Prabhuji, related to this. That, oh God, give me a minute. What is the name of the power that Shukradev had, that one demon dies, then again he can reincarnate the same demon? What is the power name, Prabhuji?
That is Mruta Sanjeevani Vidya Mataji. So
It's a mantra, no,
Shukracharya,
Prabhu?
yes, Prabhu.
It's a mantra, no? Mrita Sanjeev
Yeah,
mantra.
Mritasanjeevani mantra. So he has that. He used to, I mean, those the demons whoever used to die, he used to make them alive again with this mantra.
Okay, so is there like Lord Shukradev can only reincarnate in that same body or some other body also, Prabhuji?
I didn't
Can you
understand.
please repeat the question?
So one person dies, na Prabhuji. One person. So that Shukradev can only reincarnate that demon in that body only or some other body also?
That body only. So when a soul leaves the body, there will be certain time. Okay, within that time, if you can again, want that person to alive, if you try, if you endeavor to bring back that soul, you can make that person alive. So there is some time, some days. I don't exactly remember how much time. Okay, but when you get into all this, again your material consciousness will develop. Okay, you will understand. Now we will inquire about this. Now you will get a desire of what if I would have learned that. Now again, why are we doing all this? So like our material consciousness will increase, material desires will increase like this. Again we'll get entrapped with Maya. Because instead of that, so why don't we show interest? Why don't we put our efforts to increase our bhakti, put our efforts to chant more, understand more about Krishna?
Prabhuji, I have one more question. Please answer. Did in any books that you have read, Prabhuji, did Shukradev incarnated any asura in tree or like in non-living things like rock or like anything like that, Prabhuji?
Non-living thing? I didn't get that.
Like a rock is non-living thing, and what else are non-living things? Or
So your question is, did he made any non-living thing to living being? Is that your question?
Jivni Vidya putting one asura on that.
No, I don't think so. He made many people who died. He made, so he made many asuras, but I don't know. I don't remember, Mother. I don't think so. Some non-living thing can be made into living thing.
Okay. I have one more question. Like we are
Mataji,
Maya now.
if you don't mind, we'll give chance to others. After that, we'll take up your question. Is it okay?
We are living in Maya now, Prabhuji.
Mataji, we'll give chance to others also, Mataji. After that, we will take up your question. We'll be here, Mataji. Unless and until everyone leave, we'll be here. You can ask your questions. We'll wait. We'll give chance to others also, Mataji. Okay?
Yeah, Prabhuji, in continuation to that question, can a soul take a form of a tree or any other rock also?
Yes, bro, it can take. A rock, I am not aware, Prabhu, but it can take a tree, bro.
Okay.
Yes, Anita Mataji, any other question?
Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, regarding this super soul, when a person dies, where does the super soul go? It goes to the
It will
Krishna
go along with
itself.
the soul.
It will go along with
the soul. Wherever you take body, it will go and join.
With that body itself.
Yes.
Whatever the form of the body it goes. Now, how do a transcendentalist take this point of view? Like when a person is dying on a particular, during a specific day, like on his birthday or maybe a Varalakshmi, if a child dies, how should a transcendentalist see in that point of view, transcendentalist?
I did not get you, Mataji.
Prabhuji,
you can ask me in Telugu also.
Yes, Prabhuji, ఇప్పుడు సూపర్ సోలు శరీరం వదిలిపెట్టినాక మళ్ళీ వేరే సోల్లోకి అదే సోల్తో పాటు కలిసి వెళ్తుందని మీరు చెప్పారు.
అదే సోల్. ఓకే.
తర్వాత అది క్లియర్ అయింది అక్కడి వరకు. తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే, ఇప్పుడు ఒక లర్న్డ్ ట్రాన్స్డెంటలిస్ట్ ఉన్నారనుకోండి, అతని వ్యూ ఆఫ్ పాయింట్ ఏంటి? సోషల్ వ్యూ ఆఫ్ పాయింట్ అందరినీ ఒక రకంగా చూడాలి, సూపర్ సోలు రెండు ఒక రకంగా ఉండాలని చెప్పారు. అట్లాంటప్పుడు ఇఫ్ ఒక తల్లి తన కొడుకుని కానీ కూతుర్ని కానీ పర్టికులర్ బర్త్డే రోజు కానీ చనిపోవడం కానీ జరిగితే, లేకపోతే వరలక్ష్మి వ్రతం నాడు కానీ జరిగితే, అప్పుడు ఎట్లా రిసీవ్ చేసుకుంటారు వాళ్ళు?
Transcendentalist. My question, if I could understand your question properly, Mataji, you are asking that I know that when a person leaves the body, means soul leaves the body, he will go and take another body. At that time, super soul carries with along with that soul, and he will take and whatever body he has taken, he will go and sit in that body. This is your question, and you are asking one more question is. How a transcendentalist person, means like the person who is practicing spirituality, how we will look at a person, the person who has left the body on his birthday or when he was Lakshmi Vratam, how we will look at that person. Actually, actually, as I told you, Mataji, they are transcendentalist. There is a sloka also which we come across it. Okay, there is a sloka, Vidya Vinay Sampanne, in 5th chapter it will come, Vidya Vinay Sampane Brahmini Gavi Astini Suni Chaiva Sopakecha Pandita Samadarshina. If we look at everyone as a soul, and if we look at everyone, there is also super soul in that body, Mataji. He will not discriminate these things like, okay, if we leave this body today or if we leave body on particular good day or bad day, he will not see these things, Mataji. He will think that super soul also go along with him. He will guide that person so that one day he will reach to the Supreme Personality of World. Like that he will think. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hope I answered your question, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Perfect. Perfectly answered, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Yes, Sapan
Time
Prabhu.
of death also matters, no, Prabhu? Which time Uttarayanam, Dakshinayinam also, that also matters.
Yes, Prabhu. But Mataji is asking how a transcendental person look at that person.
That point of view I am asking.
It depends on the time, no, Prabhu? Morning, night,
Transcendental
afternoon,
person.
soul,
Transcendental
transformation.
person. Mataji question is, Prabhu, transcendental person, how he looks? He will not discriminate whether he will leave this body and he will go to spiritual world, or he will think that he will wait for some more time and he will go back. Like that he will think. He will not have any differences on that particular soul. This is Mataji question for you. Mataji is not asking the destination. Mataji is asking how a transcendental person see. Okay, Prabhu? Is it your question? Am I right, Mataji? Hope
Yes,
I answered
Prabhuji.
you.
Yes.
Thank you, Mataji. Yes, Sapan Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I have one suggestion and one question. Suggestion is, can you start the class half hour early and make the duration for 1.5 hours, because it is very difficult to cover one chapter in 1 hour.
Yes.
So that will give us time for questions also.
Okay. If devotees are willing, I'm ready to start at 7:30 also, Prabhu. But many devotees requested for this 8 o'clock time. And that's the reason we're starting. Many devotees are saying that like it's getting late from our office till the time we come and join. 8 o'clock is best. Like that they suggested, Prabhu. That's the reason we are starting the sessions based on our earlier feedback. We are starting the sessions at 8 o'clock. If all our devotees are interested at 7:30, I'm ready, Prabhu.
Can you take a poll on WhatsApp, or at least,
Okay.
I mean, even if you start at the same time, if it can go for 1.5 hours, that is also another option.
Okay, we will do that, Prabhu. Second option will go ahead. Okay.
And Hare Krishna, Sapan Prabhu, that's a wonderful suggestion you have. So actually, this particular it's right that in 1 hour we cannot cover the complete philosophy of that one chapter of Bhagavad Gita. However, we also have future sessions. So it's just a start. It's just a first step. Of those who wanted to learn Bhagavad Gita. It's just a first step. So we have many future sessions which are scheduled. So those sessions are sessions in which we scrutinizingly, elaborately, we discuss about Bhagavad Gita. Sometimes we schedule sessions like one sloka, we talk about entire session. Whereas
One
in
and a
1
half
hour
hour.
we are talking one
Prabhuji, I
chapter.
understand. Yeah, because
Yeah.
this is an introduction class. So
Yeah,
despite being
it's
an introduction class, 1 hour is not sufficient. But
Yeah,
we can
definitely
speak
it's not
on
sufficient.
days together on one
What we
shloka.
request, what we request is stick to these spiritual programs further also, so that you can get benefited of understanding each and every part of Bhagavad Gita very scrutinizingly.
Yes, Prabhuji, I'm looking forward for other classes also.
Thank you, bro.
So
It's a
and
wonderful thing. Thank you for your interest.
yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. And second question was like earlier you spoke about the question from Tapan Prabhu saying the relationship between the soul and consciousness. So that question has been with me for a long time, but somehow I did not understand it. So maybe we can talk offline and you can maybe
Yes, sure.
make it.
But if you're not convinced, you can please ask me. And if it is okay for you, I'll try to explain now also, Prabhu, if it is okay for you.
Yeah, I don't want to hold up others. If
Okay.
Once everyone is
Okay.
done, we can talk about it.
Okay, Prabhu. I'm giving my number. If today time does not permit, you can chat with me, Prabhu. I'll try to answer.
Okay, Prabhuji. Yeah, thank you.
Prabhuji, please answer that question, because even my question will also be solved, because I'm had a doubt about Brahma. Give me a minute, Prabhuji.
I did not get you, Mataji. Can you please repeat?
Brahma Dev did the illusion, so we are living in Brahma Loka, that is like Maya Loka. So we are Maya. So please answer that.
Okay.
Maybe my answer will also be satisfied.
Actually, you are not attended yesterday's session, I think, Mataji. I told to all our devotees, as many beginners are there, many some senior devotees who are practicing spirituality from months and years together. Many things may not be clarified in the same sessions. I told all the devotees also, don't feel that I'm answering to one Mataji question, I'm not answering to another Mataji. When time comes, I'll try to answer all the questions. Actually, yesterday one Mataji asked about 15th chapter. I told when 15th chapter comes, we'll try to answer that question. Okay, as the day progresses, we get more information about this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, Mataji. At that time, I'll try to clarify. At 18th day, if you have any doubts, we'll not go anywhere. Even though time is 10:15 also, we'll not go anywhere. But only thing, if that subject matters, when we are discussing that subject matter, if you ask that question, after completing of our explanation, you'll get some more knowledge so that you can understand it more. That is our intention, Mataji. We request you to wait for some more days. Definitely we'll answer your questions. Okay?
Can I ask one more question?
Yes, Mataji.
We are in a Maya Loka, right? We are in Maya.
Okay.
So if a person has programmed a video game and the simulation character knows everything, and that is also in Maya, he is also in Maya. So does that character also can get moksha, same as me?
I could understand your question, Mataji, but only request is you please wait for 12th chapter, okay, and 13th chapter. Then we'll try to answer your questions.
Prabhuji, please note this question. Please ask.
Sure.
But
Okay. Best person to note it down is you only, Mataji. Because if you can attend the 12th and 13th day session, definitely we'll try to answer. And at the end, whatever doubts you have, we'll try to clarify. But as you are asking next chapter questions, I'm not answering you as of now. Okay?
Because the video game character can also get moksha.
I'll answer you, Mataji. When our topic comes, that then I'll try to answer. Okay. Before that, I have to give you some explanation so that you can understand it. And if you could not convince with that, then we'll definitely answer you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Yes. I request all the devotees. Okay, you ask some other questions also, no issue. But when right time comes, we'll try to answer all your questions. And one more thing, if you ask anything which is related to today's sessions, it will be more specific. And apart from that, if you have any doubts, we already given our number in chat box. You can contact us anytime. Okay, sometimes we may not immediately answer you because of other conditions also, because other devotees are beginners. Okay, it may be little high philosophy for them. Unless and until they come to that stage, then it will be easy for everyone also. That's the reason we are not answering some of your questions. Please don't mind. And if you have any relevant questions, you can please ask us. Okay. Yes, Anita Mataji. And yes, Isha Sai Mataji.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare
I Initially, I have started Krishna Bhakti. So, a lot of people are saying, why are you going into this Bhakti? This is not the time. So, I don't know what to answer to people because basically they say, you are becoming sannyasa and everything. So, as you have mentioned in the class also in between that this is what you are going to face. So, I don't know what answer I have to give to the people. So, what do you suggest me to give them the proper
What-
answers so that they will not question me again?
What is your age, Mataji?
28, Prabhuji.
28. What is the person age who is asking the same question?
Almost of my age only, Prabhuji.
Okay. Actually, two way you can answer it, Mataji. In my case also, when I started practicing spirituality, one of my aunt, my mom's sister, came to me and started saying, okay, this is not a right age to practice the spirituality. At old age, you have to practice like that, she said. And I asked her, at what age we have to practice? She said, at 50, 60, you have to practice. I asked her, what is your age? She said 50. I told you come and practice spirituality, then it will be balanced. No, you come and practice. You people are not practicing. That's the reason we came forward and practicing. Like that, I answered. To old age devotees in a polite way, not in a challenging way. You try to answer in a like polite and funny way. Try to answer them. And coming back to engage the persons who's practicing spirituality, okay, for them you have to answer in a different way, Mataji. For example, if a tree is small trees, when it's growing trees, okay, sometimes the person will hold some stick so that it will grow properly. Am I right, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
If you don't place any stick, if you as per their direction, it will go on. Sometimes it may go in a bending directions. It may not grow in a proper way. For that, we will hold the stick. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
That stick is for restriction or for our growth only?
For self growth.
For tree growth only. Similarly, the
Yes,
spirituality at young age, okay, making the tree in a right direction, to grow in a right direction. If you don't practice spirituality at young age, if it become a trunk, can you bend the tree, Mataji?
Sorry, Prabhuji?
If it become a big tree, trunk type tree, can you bend
Yes.
that tree at that time?
No,
when it is
no,
bended?
no.
Cannot bend.
No.
At old age, it is very difficult to practice. We have to practice at starting stage itself. Okay, Prahlad Maharaj has practiced bhakti at the age of 5 years. Not only 5 years, in the womb of his mother itself, he started practicing spirituality. Dhruv Maharaj practiced spirituality at the age of 5 years. We are already ready. You also come and practice spirituality. Like that, you're telling me.
Yeah, okay, Prabhuji.
It's already late. We are getting late. Prahlad Maharaj at the age of 5 years is asking to his fellow mates, okay, we are already late. You practice spirituality. At 5 years, he's saying that to his friends. Don't waste your time.
Yes,
okay, there is a
exactly.
song also regarding this. The song goes like this. If you know Telugu, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
There's a small song I like to sing. I'm very bad at singing, but I'll try to sing.
Okay, Prabhuji, sure.
చిన్ననాటి వయసున నీవు ఆటపాటలు అంటావు, యౌవనము వచ్చిందంటే సుఖభోగాలంటావు, వృద్ధాప్యం వచ్చిందంటే రోగబాధలు అంటావు, పోయే కాలం వచ్చిందంటే నా కర్మని అంటావు. This song goes like this. Means at childhood we spend our time in playing things. At young age we spend our time enjoying the things. At old age, diseases. At death comes, we are saying that my karma. But when is the time for practicing spirituality? At young age itself, you have to start.
Yes, Prabhuji. Got it. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mata. Very inspiring to see you, because at young age you have started practicing spirituality. I myself, I think that I practice spirituality at late age, but you have not done the mistake.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
If it is not too late, can you cover that consciousness and soul and body relationship?
No, nothing. Acharya says that there is nothing right at wrong age. When you practice, that is the right time you have to practice. There is a sloka in Bhagavad Gita also. Actually, because of time constraint, we could not cover all important slokas in Bhagavad Gita. As Prabhu said, in our next level, we are going to discuss in detail. There is a sloka in Bhagavad Gita, Neha Vikramana Sosti Pratyavayuna Vidyate Swalpamapi Yasya Dharmasya Traito Mohoto Vayat. Whatever spirituality practice, for example, you accumulate 10 crore rupees. Okay, when you leave the body, 10 crores is gone. Even though if you remember past life, you come and ask the bank manager, I'm the person, I can sign it and everything. You whatever you say, will not give you. But practicing spirituality is not like that. Okay, swalpamapyasya dharmasya. If you practice 1% also, in next life you are going to practice from second person. Don't worry. In this life, for example, you practice 80%. Next life, again, we are not going to start from 0%. We are going to start from 81%. This is the importance of spirituality. Okay. Don't think that I've started late. Better late than ever. Hare Krishna. Hope I answered you the question, Prabhu. Savan Prabhu.
Prabhuji, I was actually referring to the Tapan Prabhu's question, where you mentioned about consciousness and its relation to body and soul. So I did not fully understand that. So do you want to talk about it now or some other time?
Yeah, I'll try to answer, Prabhu. If not, if you're not convinced, you can call me tomorrow, Prabhu. I'll try to answer. Coming back to this question, you're talking about soul. Prabhu talked about consciousness. You talked about gross body, subtle body, and soul. Okay, I told that this gross body, when you wake up, we aware of this gross body because we are conscious. The soul is spreading all over the body and it is getting conscious. That's the reason we are feeling some touch sense, sound sense, and other things. We can respond to others. When you are sleeping, when you are in deep sleep, if someone comes and touches you, if someone talks you in between also, you are not aware. Because the consciousness is not there in the senses. The consciousness is somewhere else in the form of mind, intelligence, and false ego. Because it's mind, intelligence, and false ego, it is dreaming something else. Okay, this is about dream. Sometimes you don't get dreams also. You will be in deep sleep. Okay, that time that is called like real consciousness. We can call it as that is soul. Okay, when you're dreaming, that is called in the subtle form you're dreaming. Okay, when you are alive, when you are feeling the senses and touch and everything, this is called gross form.
Okay, Prabhuji, I'll try to digest that. But if I have questions, I'll let you know.
Sure, bro. I know big subject, 1.5 hour subject class. I answered you in a minute. Definitely, you may not convince. You can ask me after some time, Prabhu. Tomorrow you can call me. I'll try to answer. Okay. Ramakrishna Prabhu, thanks, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhu, for being patient. And even though it's very late, you're staying till the end. Thank you so much for your wonderful questions. And if no other questions are there, we'll end the session here. Thank you so much for wonderful participation in question and answer sessions. Thank you, Jaya Kalyani Mataji, Sri Lekha Mataji, Prasad Prabhu, Sapan Prabhu, and Tapan Prabhu asked wonderful questions. Puja Mataji, Pula Mataji, Malati Mataji, Mahesh Prabhu, Rajeshri Mataji, Harshini Mataji, Sasai Mataji, Bona Mataji, Anita Mataji. Thank you so much for joining today's session. I request all the devotees, please attend all the sessions so that you'll get benefited. Okay, this wonderful food for soul we are giving by attending this type of classes. Hare Krishna. End the session here.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for giving us a wonderful association.
So all Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu, thank you for being peaceful and calm and very patient with us. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. It's all Krishna and Guru Marsimha. Thank you so much. Okay. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo vacha pattanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo. Anantakoti Vaishnava Bindhu Jai Srila Prabhupada.